Hello everyone, and welcome back to the game I'm still trying to figure out the campaign name for. I'm having ideas. I want to include Witch in it somehow. Once this gets uploaded and you see the thing, you'll know, oh, Harper came up with a name.
Witches get stitches.
That's an okay one. Believe me, I have thought about ideas replacing bitch for witch, and it's been slightly productive, but it's not the homely kind of pure
Surprise,
feel
witch.
I get.
I bet you thought you'd seen the last of me.
Surprise, witch. Okay. These are going in the suggestion box, which I thought I had wielded shot. So last we left off in Witchcraft, in the adventure A House of Plenty, you guys had inherited the right to make a living off of part of this estate, the Brass Manor, along with the familiar inheritors of this manor, this big old mansion, Cleo and Capita Brass, which with not a lot of restrictions on you besides that the debt to the bank has to be paid off, and you guys cannot fire the butler librarian of the house. Thurwick Festival.
How big is he? I don't think we discussed that. Like, we're talking medium, small.
Who, Thurwick?
Yeah.
He is a dragonborn, so he is medium.
Okay.
I would say if he was in his prime, he was probably about like over 6 feet. But he's kind of old and hunched over now, so I think that neck being like probably brings him down to about 4 something.
What?
He's shrunk. You know, he's old enough that he's begun shrinking, and he's just very.
Is it bad that I think that while he's like here, while we're gone, he just hides shotguns all around the house, so when intruders come in, he can just pull one out and nowhere to shoot them?
He's not like James Bond's family butler, Andy.
I was thinking he's more like Alfred.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I would love. I don't know about Alfred hiding shotguns everywhere, but I do find the idea funny that perhaps Alfred was just like hiding guns in every nook and cranny, and Batman never noticed.
I mean, every time
you kept a shotgun behind the grandfather clock, and it's like, oh, did the world's greatest detective not notice? We have people breaking into the house every week.
Why do you think the guards grow so well?
That's the best thing about Alfred, is that he's like the one member of the Batman family, besides like Red Hood, who's like, yeah, I'll use guns. I don't do fucking flips and shit.
I mean, isn't he he used to be part of like the British
ex-Royal
military?
Air Force.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So continuing on. So you guys are in this house. You've discovered pests. You found a problem of slimy monsters called gobblers.
Yeah.
Or domestic ooze.
I hate them.
Yeah, they appear to eat things that are particularly enjoy eating things that are crafted or that are tools for crafting. Or just, anything handmade. They don't seem to like natural stuff all that much. They want to do something that people have gotten their hands all up on. What was that, Mads?
I said crazy how that works.
Yeah. It's very fitting to the setting. But you guys defeated them.
We did.
In I think perhaps what is the second and third combat encounter that perhaps many of you have been a part of, because this is a relatively peaceful life. Like the stuff in Faerie Fire was probably the first time you ever okay, we're using the weapon for real now. This is not a normal D&D campaign where it's like, oh yeah, I was in the army, I've killed so many people. No, you guys were at home making shirts and stuff.
Pretty sure I'd have nightmares if I ever killed someone.
Yeah. but you guys defeated those things, and you found an alchemical vat where they had been coming from. And you believe Ern can fix it with his knowledge of in his own way, kind of alchemical, herbal mixings. He's the best equipped to fix it. Although I'll say definitely, like, because it's a big old metal vat, Grania could probably help if he wanted to get the assistance thing. But he might not have to. We'll see. Other than that, you dealt with some troubles of Grania's tools going missing and ending up in a beehive.
How did that happen?
How did that happen? No one knows. Caspian discovered secret tunnels in the basement that he can't get to because there's a wall in the way. So, destroy the wall if you want to get to that. And then, the only other big thing of note is that you have a new companion by the name of Betty Snoop.
Betty Snoop!
Who is a little snallop that was attracted by Grania's work in the workshop.
She's perfect, and I love her.
Yes, I as soon as they I liked them before, and then as soon as they received the name Betty Snoop, I want you to all know that Betty Snoop became my favorite character, and
That's fair.
I actually I will kill you all to save Betty Snoop if I have to.
Good. Thank you.
Understandable.
If I might ask, is Betty Snoop a play on the character Betty Boop?
Yes, of course.
Oh, thank goodness! I thought I was the only one tripping.
No, Betty Snoop.
Sure.
But yeah, you guys. So morning comes. You're all rested. You've all received all your points back from whatever.
And I stored a spell in the locket that I have.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Miragold only holds on to things for about 8 hours.
Okay.
So that's the weird thing about Miragold. And the handiness of that is that it's not like a normal sort of spell storing or something where but the way that works is that you can cast a spell into Miragold, and then when you unleash it, you can unleash it as a bonus action. Jonathan froze. He's so fucking. He's like, God, this is bullshit.
It looks like he's staring at you with such disdain. That's funny.
Okay. But I think there you are, Jonathan. Yes. So you release it as a bonus action. So that's the good. So you could potentially cast 2 really good spells in one turn, just like regular spell, and now Miragold, Pocket Mirror, bonus action, also regular spell. You could do that.
Right. I have to store it. And does that? Do I do that over a long rest? Or?
No, you just cast it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. What spell would you like to store in Miragold?
Just in case, I'm going to store Fly.
Okay. All right. Yeah. You wake up. You get ready in the morning, and you're getting your stuff. You pick up Miragold. It's like, how's it going?
Fine, thank you. I believe I can store spells with you.
Of course, we are attuned now, and you can store all kinds of magical abilities inside me.
Oh, wonderful. How many can I store?
Just one at a time.
It's not really all kinds.
But it'll come out real quick when you need it.
Do I just...
Just cast it right on me.
Recite the spell? Or?
Yeah, right into the mirror.
All right. I cast it onto the mirror.
All right, yeah. So
And
you utter the incantation for fly using Marigold as your focus, and the mirror seems to absorb the effect of the spell. There you go. If you want to fly anytime in the next 8 hours, you let me know.
Very handy. Well, thank you.
No problem, sugar.
Oh, I love her.
Yes.
Put it away.
All right, you put it away.
So,
I'm sorry, I cut out for a bit. What happened? Did I miss anything?
You didn't miss too much. Caspian has used the special property of Marigold to store a spell.
Oh, okay. What spell was it?
Fly.
Meteor
Oh,
Storm.
neat.
So, next up, the person who had something to do. We will perhaps get back to you, Jonathan, if you had something specific you wanted to do. But Andy had something he wanted to do last time, and I was like, no, we're done. Go to bed. So Ern.
Yes.
You stay outside, and you wake up and you begin attending to your plants.
Yes.
And you notice something. You notice some of your plants have absolutely begun to sprout up and get much larger overnight, and actually your seeds have begun to, they're plants now because of the very enhanced nature of green thumb and plant growth. You have grown your plants at super speed.
Okay, so have they grown to what stage are they? Are they at like sprout, plant, full on plant, or?
Take a look, because I think it's only been one day.
1 second, you guys.
Okay, so at the moment they are saplings. So they're almost there, and then after that, like after the end of today, basically, they will be full grown.
Wow.
Yeah, green thumb is powerful.
It is borderline overpowered with
Some
plant
Stardew
growth.
Valley farming, kids.
Seems
Not
like
even Stardew Valley. It still takes like several days to grow a plant.
But yeah, so one thing you notice among your plants that you've grown, your herbs and stuff, you see the leaves rustling like something is moving through it.
Yes, I am going to check it out with a I guess my weapon raised, because could be a pest, could be a rabbit that I might need to crump.
Yes, you're looking and you're I think there's some cloud cover today. I think it's a little bit gray, and Ern is like approaching the plants, and we hear spooky music. Imagine the spooky music in your mind.
the violins.
He moves the plants aside, and there's nothing there, and then there's a rustle in the leaves behind him, and we hear the animals in the jungle around you. Woo, woo, ah!
Must be my imagination.
It's kind of spooky. But no, and then the clouds, and then the sun comes out, and you see differentiated from your plants. You see a little orange glow a little bit. Some creature hiding among your plants.
All right, I would like to check out this creature and examine it to see what it is.
Yes, you get much closer, and it looks rather like this.
Aww.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. I have no idea what you are. But you are adorable, and I will like to not murder you today.
It's a very sweet moment.
What's your name, little buddy? You got a name? Can you talk? Can you not talk? Am I just speaking to myself at the moment because I like the sound of my own voice?
That appears to have some kind of orange mist coming off its head.
The drip.
It doesn't appear to talk, but it seems to kind of follow your words.
Okay. I don't know what you are, but can you follow me so I can show everyone my new little pet thing? Maybe figure out what you are and see if I don't need to murder you.
And it jumps off this little leaf and kind of lands on a little cloud.
Oh my goodness, that is adorable. You got a little cloud mount.
And it matches the little cloud on its head.
You are a keeper. I am not going to murder you. Instead, I am going to keep you in my employ. You will earn nothing except my respect. Come with me, little creature thing. I would like to show you to the others.
All right.
I will head back to the house to show everyone what this thing is so I could figure out what it is.
Yes, it follows. And that is, of course, your familiar, summoned by your workshop familiar feat. Grania, you wake up to a great rumble. And at first you think it's one of the earthquakes that seems to have been happening every day. And then you wake up and it's like...
Betty.
And you hear it's Betty Snoop's stomach.
Oh no! You're hungry.
Familiars have to eat, guys.
I will feed you, Betty.
Like,
what does Betty like to eat? I don't know what that means. Hey, I'm gonna just start listing things. Blink, make like one of those little noises for yes, and 2 for no. Do you like candy? Oh shit. You don't speak English. Let's go out into the garden and see if we can find something that you would like to eat. And then I do that.
All right. And we'll say you are all up by this point and can interact with each other. Everyone's awake.
Okay. So, on my way in, can I meet up with Grania?
Yes, you two are.
Okay.
You're leaving and.
Okay.
He's in.
While I'm passing through, I say, "Oh, hi there, Grania. How you doing?"
Good.
I found a little thing I was gonna murder, but no, I think it likes me. Look at it. And I point over to my little cloud buddy.
Aw.
I don't know what it is, but I like it.
Same. And I point to Betty Snoop.
What is that? Looks like it might destroy my garden.
It won't.
Are you gonna help me destroy my garden? I know that you're a beautiful prankster.
No, I would never do that.
Are you gonna steal anything from my garden?
You better watch. You better watch.
I was thinking more like sample, like a sample.
There's nothing to sample right now. Nothing's grown.
No plants out there?
I mean, there are plants, but I don't think they're edible at the moment. Unless you want that thing to get massive diarrhea.
I don't really know how its gastrointestinal system works.
What is it?
I just told you I don't know. It's like a little snail guy.
Okay, well, what do snails eat? They eat dead plant matter? And
do they?
I
don't know.
I think they eat dead plant matter and fear.
Fear? Okay. Well, I can definitely drum up some of that, but first I'm gonna go see if any of maybe like a single leaf from your garden like treats it right. So.
You know what? I would suggest you not do that because I kind of like the feng shui of my garden right now.
It's just one leaf. I'll give you 5 copper.
You know what? How about this? You give me no copper and stay the hell out of my garden.
I just walk away. I just like go towards the garden. I just walk away.
Hey, get away from my garden. Cloud Bunny, attack.
Catch me, bitch.
And I'm just going to go after Grania. It's like, okay, you know what? How about this? I can make you food.
Okay.
And you don't need to steal from my garden.
Is it stealing if I told you I was going to do it?
Yes. If I told you I was going to steal from a bank and then take stuff from the bank, is that not stealing?
That's a withdrawal.
I've never been to a bank. I don't know if that's actually true or not.
Take my word for it.
Caspian, is that true?
What?
I will take your word for it, but instead, you know what? I will, if you want to take some from my garden, I will let you take one thing from my garden. And if you want to take anything else, I will want 1 pound of flesh.
What?
All right, Shylock.
What? It's food for food.
Do you hold on? Do you eat flesh?
I don't know. I don't know.
Stop. You know the answer.
Well, yes, but I don't know what this thing eats. And I point to my cloud buddy.
You think it eats flesh?
I don't know. What's a steak?
Meat.
Yeah, which is flesh.
Okay, I'm sorry. Were you asking me for human flesh?
Why would your mind go there?
Because of the way you said it.
The window bursts open from the top floor. Shut up!
You shut up. I'm having a heated discussion.
He wants to eat you. And not in a fun way.
Who does?
What is a fun way to eat someone?
Hold on. Why are you yelling?
We're yelling because she wants to steal from my garden and I don't want her to.
Listen, we all need to eat, yes?
Yes.
So can you please let them have one thing?
I turned to Betty Snoop and I'm like, is he on my side?
Oh,
I'm sorry,
yeah.
my entire thing just cut out. What do you say?
Can you please just let them have one thing and then be quiet?
Well, I offered one thing, and then I asked them if they wanted more, then they need a pound of flesh.
Don't escalate.
What? I'm just asking for meat.
Just have them pay you.
What?
Just have them pay you.
Pay me in what? Money? What am I going to do with that? Buy meat?
Buy more.
I'm walking
Buy
away
more
again.
seeds.
I'm like in the garden.
Well, Ern is distracted by Caspian.
We're in the garden. It's your fault, Caspian.
I put Betty Snoop near like something green and see if she like eats it.
Okay. Yeah, there are definitely saplings, many things. I don't remember everything that you got, Andy.
Yeah, you got really serious about like farming.
Right before Betty Snoop could go near it to see if I want to say she likes it.
Yeah, I think
okay.
So.
Before she likes it, I cast Mage Hand and just grab Betty Snoop, just plop her back at Granya's feet. We have not established a deal yet. You did not agree to my terms.
Okay. You said I could have one thing, right?
Yeah. And if you want more, you're going to have to give me a pound of flesh for everything.
I don't want more. I'm just gonna take one thing, okay?
I agree to this term. Okay, now let me go grab a contract. And I just stand around, look around. Do you have paper so I could write up a contract?
Look me in the fucking eye
I'm
and
looking
ask
you.
me that question again.
I look you directly in the eye.
Do
you have paper for a contract?
The whole reptile thing, like the side eye.
No.
Okay, well, I don't know what to do. This is going to
Why
be a
would I
verbal.
carry just like a sheet of blank paper on my person when I am just walking out into the garden behind my own fucking house?
I mean, maybe you should start being more prepared, like me, and just live on the land with a house on my back.
Do you have any paper?
No, because I did
Then
not.
shut the
Not
fuck
paper for
up.
writing.
What? I have no idea what we're doing right now, so I'm just gonna let you take one and.
Yeah. You notice as you look to gesture at Betty Snoop, you do not see Betty Snoop.
Oh, Betty Snoop yeeted herself. She's so fast.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
I listen very closely for sounds of very small munching.
Make a perception check.
Oh yeah, I should have dice for this game.
Oh yeah, we should all have dice. What are we doing?
That's what I've heard.
Perception check. I dropped the dice. I forgot that bag had a hole in it. It's fine. All right, perception. Oh, that's pretty good. That's 18.
18. All right. You notice there is. You don't know if Ern has noticed, but you notice a few things have had a chunk taken out of them, or a whole leaf missing. But Betty Snoop is no longer in this area, in the garden.
Well, this is gonna. Well, now my entire day's ruined.
Betty.
You hear a faint whoop from off in the distance in the jungle.
I'll follow. Come on, Cloud Buddy, let's go find that little bastard.
Meanwhile, I'd like to go and check out the tunnels that I found.
Yes, you head back down to the basement.
Probably still in the basement.
What was that?
I'm probably still in the basement, like working on stuff for my area.
Yes.
So I assume it takes a while to set that up.
Oh yeah, you have your brewer's supplies, but you do need to make. You do need to get the stuff to brew. You do need to get vats for like bread and stuff. Yeah. That's the difference between this and a normal campaign. Usually I just go like, yeah, you're working on it. This one we have to you got to tell me what you want to work on. And then we'll, because I don't know if we discussed you actually like building, what are they called? Big barrels. Casks.
Yeah.
Is that something you're getting started on? Jordan?
Yes.
Okay. You're getting started on the casks.
You're still down here?
It's like, I never left.
Did you get any rest?
What's that?
No. What am I talking about? You're an elf. Any strange noises or anything from the tunnels? Did you hear anything?
Should I roll a perception check to see if I have heard anything?
No, the only sounds you've heard have been the skittering of rats and There was a slithering noise at one point.
Just the rats and probably a snake.
Snake. Creepy, crawly vermin. Wonderful.
Files that away.
Well, I'm going to go in just for a little. All right. If I go missing, you'll look out. You'll come for me. Yes.
Should I just be right now, or?
No, you're busy. You can go ahead and finish what you're doing. I shan't be more than maybe half an hour.
So the thing about these secret tunnels is that you only discovered them by using the spell that allows you to observe the entire house.
Mm-hmm.
And you saw the tunnels, but there is a wall in the way, and you guys discovered no way to get past this wall.
We spent a little bit of time checking for
you checked
switches or anything
switches
like that,
or buttons or presses or anything, and you found nothing.
Right, got it. It's just bricked up. I would like to, if possible, I just want to see what a simple firebolt would do. Probably nothing.
Firebolt the wall?
Yes.
You remove your focus, your sword,
and
you fling a firebolt at the wall. And it breaks through and continues on, and then you see at the end of the tunnel a barrel with red paint on it that reads TNT.
Yeah. And then I look at the camera and I look up a sign that says "Uh-oh."
The rest of you outside in the jungle are thankfully far away. As the manor explodes. No,
Oh no.
So what actually happens? You throw a firebolt at the wall, and it hits the wall and dissipates, and there's a scorch mark on the wall.
Not a lot of force on a fireball. No. Well, that is interesting. I want to push against the wall a little bit to see if it's loose in any place.
Like, just trying to push it, or just trying to find a way?
Yeah, I want to see if there's if it gives at all, if there are any loose bricks or anything.
Okay. Yeah, you're investigating. Make an investigation check.
Shortly. That is cocked. So what we got is a 15.
Okay, 15. With a 15, you're pushing up against all the different sides of this wall. You're engrossed in your work. Cedric, you're watching. At some point, you're checking these out. You're trying to and you think you've been pressing on them so long. You're like, wait, is this one loose? And you're pressing and pressing, and you're like, no, it's just like your hands are so used to pressing things now. It feels like your brain is giving you mixed signals.
Well, that's deep.
What are we doing? And Cleo is behind you now.
You scared me. I'm looking on perhaps getting through this wall here.
Why?
Why? Oh, you don't know, do you?
Don't know what.
There's a secret tunnel behind this wall.
A secret tunnel?
Yes.
And how do you know about the secret tunnel?
How do I know? Oh yes, because I have the spell that lets me map out the area.
Hold on.
It's rather handy.
That is
Cool.
impressive. That could be
Yeah.
quite useful. Okay, have
Yes.
you been back there? Do we
Hmm?
see any way to get there in your spell?
There doesn't seem to be any contraptions or switches or anything like that, and I've been pushing on it with all my might, and doesn't seem to be giving any way. I was going to give up and get breakfast. Don't suppose you'd like to join me?
I would not mind that at all. It's just not gonna be much considering our stove is still broken.
Oh, yeah. Why is everything so difficult?
Pussy boy.
What was that? What did you say?
But let's do our best and see what we can cook up with what we brought from town.
All right.
So you head to the kitchen. You guys prepare some breakfast. Has Caspian ever cooked his own breakfast before?
No, but I'm eager to try. I mean, honestly, it can't be that hard.
What would you like to try to make?
Grania cannot stand this bitch. Mads is just so fond of him.
What do we have?
Okay, I'm trying to think, like, what can you fucking make for breakfast without using heat?
Fruit salad.
And like, yeah, like literally it's like easy shit that I'm coming up with. Like, I guess you guys could get cereal.
No,
Fruit
look,
salad, but he puts tomatoes in it.
Do we have
look.
milk? Because if you can actually make like milk and rye.
I go to the stove and I grab a bunch of sticks. And I put them on top, and then I put the pan on top, and then I shoot a firebolt at the.
Are you
at
while
the
you're
fire.
doing this? She's like, are you going to light a campfire on the stove?
Is that a bad idea?
I mean,
Isn't that how? How do normal stoves work?
not with high octane magic thrown at them or campfires. I mean, the stove is broken in such a way that, like, you're right, I think it's probably like coal or wood or something that fuels it, but it's broken in a way that it doesn't operate as a stove.
If we find a way to heat up, I was just thinking if we had a heat source, we could fry something up.
You could come on down to the
rustic.
forge.
I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted by Quinn messaging.
We do have a heat source.
It's okay.
We do have a heat source. The forge. That's perfect.
The forge is also not fixed.
Damn.
It's closer to being fixed than the stove.
What if we boiled eggs?
We still need heat to boil.
You're right.
We can just make cereal. It's fine.
Right. How do we make cereal?
Oh God.
As like, are we making cereal?
Okay, so
We're inventing our own brand of cereal.
we have.
Or is it like, does it, is there a box or a tube it comes in? Or,
Okay, so we have a box,
Tube.
and it has some stuff.
Get your cereal tube.
listen, I'm just joking with you. I've been on a farm for a while, so I know how to rustle up some grub, as they say. All we have to do is get the bowls and milk, and I can fix you a great bowl of cereal.
Okay, well we have bowls. And we have the cereal, and we have the milk.
Perfect.
So, and she like, yeah, it's like, I think the bowls were up here, and she opens up a drawer, and there's a rat in the drawer where there's a bowl.
Yeah.
Ah,
It scurries off.
prestidigitation. I do it twice on the bowl.
Nope, 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 nope.
Clean it once, clean it twice.
I still would feel better if we had some water to wash it with, but magic will have to do.
I mean, honestly, plumbing might work here.
Oh, you think?
I mean,
I
in some
turn on a faucet.
kitchen. I mean, the kitchen isn't super detailed, but you guys have working plumbing up on in the other rooms. So yeah, I'll say plumbing works here. It doesn't say the plumbing doesn't work anywhere.
Perfect.
And I'll check. I'll double check. Blah, blah. Where's the stuff that tells me about the broken shit? No, it didn't. Okay, yeah. Fuck it. Yeah, you have working plumbing in the kitchen. You got that.
Great.
All right.
So
Give me
I
one
come out
moment.
And I make 2 bowls of cereal.
Yeah.
And I put them on a table, and I like line them up as symmetrically as I can.
Milk
I put a
first or
spoon on the
cereal
top.
first, Caspian? Milk first or cereal first?
Is there a way to do it better?
This is not Cleo.
Yes.
This is Harper.
Normally
How does Caspian do it?
I put the cereal in first.
Okay. Cleo is watching.
I guess you want some mushy ass cereal.
Disagreeable. That's the right way to do it.
Some mushier.
No, I mean you're supposed to eat the cereal right away. Do you stare at it for a while?
Okay,
I'm just
so yeah,
saying it's mushier.
I make.
How long are you letting the
make
cereal sit that it's getting mushy?
Sometimes I get
Throw
distracted.
it in, you throw in the milk, you go to the table, you eat. Like,
Sometimes. There's
all right. But yes. Bon appetit. And I sit down and I begin to eat.
Yeah, as does Cleo. You guys enjoy breakfast in each other's company. And we'll get back to you in just a second, but Quinn is having trouble finding the damn group that I know I invited them to be a part of on Discord, and where can I invite people? How do you invite people on this? Noise suppression, user settings, stupid thing. Where's Added blah blah. I mean, Matt's here. Where the hell? Okay, there it is. It's hidden. Okay. Member list. They're not in it. They must have been with me. Okay. Like, thought they were a part of it. Add. Which instantly tries to call them, which we don't want it to do, but it does. Okay. Well, now they're in. Alright. Cool. Problem taken care of. Okay.
Great.
Alright. So, yeah, you guys, you're eating with Cleo. She goes, so, what progress have you made? What have you been working on?
Me?
Besides the existence of mysterious secret tunnels.
That has been on my mind a little bit, but I have been drawing up something. I've been thinking about some gloves.
Gloves?
Some sturdy gloves.
Okay.
I know we're going to be moving a lot of heavy and maybe sharp things, and I thought it might be helpful if I made some gloves. I'm pretty confident in what I can do.
That's very useful. That's very helpful.
Though not as elegant as I'd like to be, but they'll do for the work.
That is a worthwhile investment, I think, of time and probably saving some money.
Yes. The only thing is I need to make sure I get some hide of some kind.
Yeah. Well, I know Billy was planning on heading out to town later. If you want to pick up materials there, I don't know how much hide we can get here.
You know, like in the books, they would go hunting and skin a deer and bring the hide back, or was that a boar? Can't remember, but it was something like that.
I don't remember everything from living here as a kid, but I don't know if there's any deer on this island.
Right.
Yeah, you don't.
All right. It's kind of a relief. I don't think I'd be any good at hunting. So.
Yeah, no. Honestly, the only time I've ever had to actually use the weapon that I own was against those slimes.
It was terrifying, wasn't it?
A little bit, yeah.
Scary stuff. I was only used to sparring things. I've never had to fight anything for real, you know.
Yeah. That was interesting.
Yes. Well, I hope I don't have to fight anything else. If you know what I mean.
Same.
We always
that turtle really has to fix that bad. Luckily, things are pretty peaceful. I mean, I've heard of. I mean, you've heard the stories like of other places raiding monsters and bandits on the road. We don't really deal with. I think Cape Verdigris is fairly peaceful compared to most places. So.
Yeah, it's very nice.
I mean, as anywhere in the world, I've heard of occasional monsters, but I don't know. It's nice.
I'm relieved. I'm very happy that there isn't. Yes.
Cue the hill giant breaking down the kitchen wall.
They're after my Lucky Charms.
They're after me Lucky Charms again. I will say that leprechauns are canon in D&D 5th edition because there is an adventure that gave me a leprechaun as a random encounter.
Nice.
But it just told me to use Quickling stats.
Leprechauns, they're magically suspicious.
Sorry, I'm thinking about that stupid thing from fucking Austin Powers. It's like Interpol would like to get their hands on that bracelet. They're always after me Lucky Charms. Fucking strangles people with it. Okay, yeah, you have a nice little chat with Cleo, where she asks where you came from and what life is like there.
I give kind of a pretty vague explanation of what my family does, where I came from, even vaguer reasons why I'm here. It's a little embarrassing. And, you know, see the sights, become my own person, you know?
Sounds
Very
nice.
humbling. Yeah. Well, I want.
What was that?
I wonder what the others are doing.
Yes, and let's see what they are doing. Cedric, if you have anything, you have some work to begin.
Yes.
I will say that this is within your crafting ability. You need to gather materials first and foremost. You need wood, my friend.
All right. We have a forest, right?
There's a jungle outside, yes.
All right. I guess I start.
There's some
chopping.
trees around the house too, but that's
Okay.
harder to work with.
Yeah.
So you go to the jungle.
Yes. It's a jungle out there.
Welcome to the jungle. We got Betty. Betty. Snoop.
Does she welcome me to the jungle?
Oh, you just stepped in poop.
Betty
Oh, yes.
Snoop welcomes you to the jungle.
Yeah.
Literally, as you're out there searching for, what is Cedric looking for? Like, what's the plan? What's the game plan?
Well, I need wood,
Yes.
and I don't think just finding sticks on the ground is gonna suffice.
No.
So I guess I'm chopping down trees.
Cool. Do you have an axe in your inventory?
I have a short sword.
Oh God.
A short sword that deals piercing damage.
Can I punch trees down?
What is this, Minecraft?
You can
All right.
punch a tree down in Minecraft?
Calm down, Rockley.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yes, you can.
That's some Onceler fucking shit right there.
Seriously.
So
Treebeard's shaking
Cedric,
right now.
you are.
Oh, I'm shaking. Shiver me timbers.
And you hear a. Whoop. And you look up and you see Betty Snoop, this pink snail creature, is up in the top of the tree that you are punching. And you hear some rustling in the woods, in the jungle behind you.
Betty.
I guess I will
You
look
hear
behind
Betty.
me.
Huh?
Betty.
And when you
I
look,
guess-
you see Grania and Ern's little pet friend, who you have not seen before, heading towards you.
Oh hey.
Hello.
I'm looking
What
for
are you
Betty.
doing out here? Sorry, I interrupted.
Have I met Betty before?
You've seen Betty. You saw Betty yesterday.
I think Betty's in that tree.
And
Oh,
you look up and point, and you don't see Betty anymore.
Never
damn it.
mind.
Eddie's gone. She's so fast.
I go back to punching the tree.
What are you doing?
Betty,
I'm knocking this tree down.
by punching it?
That doesn't
Yes.
work. That doesn't work unless you're like 10 times larger than you are now.
And actually roll to try and deal damage to the tree.
Didn't think to go to the supply shed or anything.
Because there is actually hit points
I know there are hit points, Jordan.
for objects.
If I
I'm
touch
a-
the tree with vampiric touch and kill it, would it be easier to knock over?
Well, I think that
It'd be
might
dead
ruin
wood.
the wood, though.
How?
Let me.
I don't know. It doesn't sound
might-
like it'd be healthy for it.
It might make the tree mulchy. It depends exactly.
Necrotic
I mean,
damage.
Not all dead wood's bad wood.
Right.
If it's rotten, that's different.
That's
Yeah.
normal.
Do you think it would? It could rot. Never mind. I have to find my fucking snail. Betty.
Give me a moment. Look up something for a tree. Because I have
are punching the
sort of a
end.
reference that won't cause you to...
So, why are you trying to knock down some trees again?
Because I know that they have hit points for like different types of material.
No, I mean like this is Ern talking to Cedric.
I need wood for making barrels.
You need wood for. Why don't you go into town to buy some wood?
This is
Well,
cheaper.
Yeah. Thank you.
I don't know. What
I
you're
being
trying-
have
resourceful.
5 gold pieces.
We're
You
being
know what?
resourceful.
How about this? Because I am just fed up with everything happening today, I will summon something to help you get some wood. Would you like that?
Okay.
Okay, good. Are you sure you want me to do that?
Well, now you're making me second guess myself.
I'm only asking.
No, I'm
because-
not.
You know
sure.
what? Screw it. I'm doing it anyways, and
Oh
I'll
god.
cast
Oh god. Oh god.
conjure.
This is
Mhm.
so.
Then I'm just gonna cast conjure animals.
And it's a
and-
group of...
I
know where
will
this is going.
summon. I forget how many CR2 animals can I summon?
A group of
CR2.
termites.
CR2? What the fuck are you doing?
Beavers aren't CR2.
Yeah, I was
You
thinking
can't-
beavers.
You
Oh,
can't
really?
do.
What are you
Oh,
doing,
really?
Andy?
Flock of Familiars cannot do CR2. It has to be things from
It's
the
not
list
Flock of Familiars.
Wait. I'm sorry. What? Do we have stats for beavers?
No, but like, what? No, Andy, you're avoiding the question. What were you gonna summon?
Cave
Right.
bear.
My god.
I do not think you can summon cave bears with Flock of Familiars.
He's
I'm
not
not
using
summoning-
Flock of Familiars.
Oh, I thought you said.
Why would
Flock-
you think Flock of Familiars?
I thought I heard Flock of Familiars. What are
I'm
you
gonna
casting?
Flock of Familiars, and I'm gonna get a whole bunch of woodpeckers.
God.
Yeah. So I was gonna summon a cave bear and have the bear push down the tree for him,
God.
or just I don't know. So what would be a CR rating for a beaver?
Beavers would probably be like CR like 1/4 or lower.
You
Okay,
could give
cool.
them
So
badger
yeah, okay.
rating.
You know what? That's actually a better idea than what I was having. I'll summon 8 beavers for him.
Yes, you summon 8 beavers, nature's carpenters and lumberjacks.
Well, that and termites.
Termites just fucking.
Termites
nature's
are
woodchucker.
nature's vandals.
That we're not.
I
Don't
summon.
don't
8
compare the productivity and majesticness of the beavers to those little fucking goddamn.
Last time I checked, there are way more termites than there are
fence
beavers.
ruiners.
And termites also like work with cement.
Are we arguing the value of termites
Yes.
and beavers right now?
What have
Because we
termites
don't
ever
need
done for
to.
me rather than make us get a metal fence instead?
In any case, yeah, I summoned 8 beavers. And I'm just gonna say there. I honestly just I'm having the worst day today. I'm just fed up right now. So just take the beavers, do whatever the hell you want with them. I don't care at this point. I'm gonna find a snail, maybe kill it.
All right.
We're not going to fucking kill my snail. Fuck off.
Your little whether or not friend is like on the top of your neck.
Yeah. Anyways, oh, by the way, did I show you my little pet? His name's Cloud Buddy.
I do not fucking care about your cloud buddy.
I'm talking to Cedric.
Now I'm here too. If you kill my
Oh.
snail, kill your cloud buddy.
He looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what he
One of my
is.
beavers
I don't
can
know
chop
what.
down trees.
The beavers.
You heard the man. Chop down all the trees.
No,
Well, not all of them.
No.
They look confused. They're getting mixed messages.
Start
Chop
with
down
one.
the one tree.
Thank you.
I mean, I might need more than that.
Okay,
Start
chop
with
down as
one.
many trees
No.
as that man needs.
There we go.
All right.
All right, we found the middle ground.
The sweet spot.
The
Okay,
beavers
does
it
get to
work?
work.
Okay, now let's go find this thing.
Betty.
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 All right, you guys
Betty.
continue searching for Betty. Betty Snoop, who's in
Betty
the jungle.
Snoop. She's lost in the jungle.
In the jungle!
Hmm.
We got beavers and monks,
320.
monks. Watch
Good
out for
one.
the skunks! I'm opening the wrong fucking book. And thank you, Andy, for doing that, so I don't have to think about the logistics of Jordan punching a tree down. Because, like, it's, like, technically, like, okay, game-wise, like, I guess I could use damage threshold rules, which is a whole thing. Like, or I could just say no. And that's... Because it's a fucking tree,
Yeah.
and it's your hands.
Wood has 15 AC.
I'm aware what wood... I will... Jordan,
Are you gonna try and punch down a house? You punch down a house, Jordan?
And it'd probably have somewhere between. Would it be small or medium?
Stop.
It would not be either of those if you just stop
It's a house.
chasing this.
Large, you're saying?
Stop. It's large or bigger.
They have like 27 hit points or so, probably.
I'm
I assume
aware
it's
of how many hit points
easily.
it would have.
What?
I was looking up something. I already looked up a reference for a tree. Not a normal tree, but a tree. So I'm aware of all these things. That's what I was doing. I wasn't just twiddling my thumbs over here. Although, oh yeah, here's statistics for objects. Okay. So.
Well.
Hi, I can only stay for like a little bit and then I have therapy and then I have to go again and then I have to come back. I mean, I'm going to come back. But for right now, hello.
Hello.
Sorry, babe.
Hi.
It's okay.
What's happening?
We're lost in the
Caspian has
jungle.
made cereal. Cedric
I did.
was trying to punch down a tree, and Ern has summoned some beavers to help him. And Ern and Grania are chasing Betty Snoop through the jungle.
Oh no, Betty Snoop.
Yeah, Betty Snoop is lost in the jungle.
Lost or just being a punk?
Probably both. A little bit of both.
Oh, I forgot dice. I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
So, something, my brain needs to I'm gonna ask Quinn what they're doing in a second. Yeah, we won't be doing those. Those are bad time.
I am sorry.
For shits and giggles, Mads, you have your dice out, yeah?
I sure do.
Roll me a D100.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
I don't like the sound of that.
80.
80.
Yep.
No, we're not gonna do that. Okay. Never mind. But you have your dice out already, so so I need you to roll something for me. Roll a D20.
Mads?
Yeah, Mads. We'll do Mads because Mads has their dice out.
I got a 12.
Cool. Okay, let's go.
Nice.
You add
All right.
anything to that?
The ground begins shaking again for all of you, both in the jungle and at the manor. Although it, and it is yet again one of these tremors.
Oh no.
And it shakes. So yeah, you guys. It starts off slow. You guys are in the tree and you see the trees rustling. Those of you in the manor, Caspian, you and Cleo have been chatting, and your cereal bowls are clinking on the table. And a couple of rats emerge from the walls, escaping from the walls. And you and Cleo lift your feet to avoid the rats. And the shaking stops after about 30 seconds.
What is wrong with this place? This is like the 5th, 6th earthquake we had. Is the apocalypse happening? Is that what's going on?
Where am I right now? Is it still like morning?
It's been a couple hours in the morning. You can be wherever you want.
Okay.
You were sleeping.
I think I've just been like playing my hurdy-gurdy or something.
Okay.
So,
what would you like to do while we have you?
I'm gonna come out of the room and just be like, "What the fuck was that?" I'm gonna go down and have some cereal with Caspian.
Yeah, you find Cleo and Caspian in the kitchen. Or
did you feel that?
There's a dining room.
Me?
Yes. Did you feel that?
Yes, I did.
And did you see that? Never mind. Are you all right?
Yes. Are you?
I think so. That was a big one.
I kind of like reach up and. How tall are you?
How tall is Caspian?
Yeah.
Maybe 6 foot at most.
All right. I pat you on the head, like reaching up, and I'm just like, it's okay. It was a big one, but we'll get through it. I promise.
Thank you. That's reassuring.
Good.
Well, we starts fucking sobbing.
We've been discussing about the secret tunnel.
Oh, yes.
No, I knew somebody was going to do it. No.
Secret tunnel.
This is Badger Moles who earth and the tunnels capable of fast
I've been trying to think of a way to try and get in without destroying maybe the foundation.
Okay, after.
Any thought?
I'm trying to find my character sheet to see what I can do.
Something you've learned, Caspian. Cleo has been conducting. Oh wait, hold on. Am I right about that? Okay. Cleo has been doing her own work. She has been conducting a survey of the grounds around the manor in her free time.
What did she?
Have you found anything interesting?
Not yet. I've just been going around the jungle and the grounds, and I found where they're going to place the vineyard, or where they have it. There's haven't gotten to everything yet.
Free 10.
She also seemed, in the same way that you didn't share everything, she seems to be doing the same. Vague.
All right.
Fair.
I wonder if that last quake shook anything loose downstairs.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe we should go check.
Want to go check?
But yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you go downstairs, and well, it's still wall.
Dang it! Ah. Okay. I'm gonna kick it with my foot.
You kick a brick wall.
Yes, and I hurt.
Are you alright?
Can you send me my character sheet? Because I don't know where the pictures are. I'm so sorry.
What pictures? What are you talking about? Oh, the pictures for the character sheet.
Yeah. Wonder.
What are you wondering about?
I wonder if there's a way to prop up the wall and then just knock down the wall. Prop it up so there's more support and then just
prop
you know what I
up
mean?
the wall?
Yeah, put in supports so that if we knock down the part that we know is the secret tunnel, then it'll still be standing. You know how they do that with construction and they put the support beam? Do you know what I mean?
I mean, no, but I don't doubt you.
Yeah. My mom watches a lot of HGTV. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. Yeah. That's my idea. And I share this with Caspian. And Cleo, is Cleo there?
Yes.
Okay.
What do you think? That sounds like it's good enough of a plan I've heard. Perhaps we should wait
Until we have everybody.
Maybe, or we could just do it ourselves. Take all the glory.
I like that idea.
I like the way you think.
Perfect. Thank you.
So,
Prop it
just
up.
tell me what to do.
Yeah, so let's prop up the wall.
With what?
With wood. Oh.
What
yeah.
wood?
I don't know. Do we have wood or something? I don't know what's happened, so I don't know if we got any more supplies or anything.
No.
Not
currently they're out.
Okay. Do we have metal then? Or stone?
Grania has all the stone/metal for work on their
Yeah, I
forge.
do.
Yeah.
Cedric
Okay.
is currently gathering wood to make casks.
Just for the fun of it, I'm gonna cast magic missile on it. It's all force damage. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
Okay. Oh God. Okay. All right. Oh God. Okay.
Let me see if there's anything I don't know, close it up, or is it just fine? Is it just a wall? Let's just double check this real quick.
Did I not upgrade my character?
Did you
or
not?
level up your character? Because those pictures say like level 1.
Those pictures shouldn't say level 1. Oh, wait, that might be level 1. Why? No, what? No. Fuck,
Did you take a picture just
I
now?
did not take a picture just now. I sent an old one.
Okay.
Can you let me, like, look at one thing at a time, please?
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to do the thing that's happening in the game right now. Okay.
Just a heads up, I'm going to be AFK for about 5 minutes. Okay, guys?
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect. Now get your snail.
Yeah, that's we'll cover that right now.
Snail.
I don't understand.
My snail is fucking lost.
Oh, okay. Betty Snoop. Okay.
Yes, Betty Snoop. Jesus.
I forgot
so
that she was a
So
snail.
you
Let's
fire
murder Betty
on the
Snoop.
wall. You can deal damage for the wall.
Oh, can you? Okay.
You can. You may.
But no, not on fucking trees.
Well, he's using like magic missiles.
Walls, yes. Trees, no.
As opposed to punching a tree.
That's 9 points of force.
Go get a martial artist. Get him to punch a tree down. Fucking show me.
Yeah.
9 points of force.
9 points of force. Okay. This is a wall, so threshold.
It do be a wall.
Do be like that.
Do be like that. Though.
Be kind of stony, like a wall. Tall like a wall.
I think it deals some damage to the wall. But you don't break the wall down.
Have we weakened its structural integrity?
I mean, yeah, there's definitely like one brick in there that's not looking good.
All right. I don't know what spells I have. Do I have Shatter?
No.
Okay.
You have Knock, Phantasmal Force.
Oh, you want to try and knock on the wall? See
I
what
think
happens?
you already did that.
I think I did last
No,
time.
you're right. You have Thunder Wave or
Do I have Thunderwave?
You do.
Okay, I'm gonna Thunderwave the wall. I'm gonna be like, step back, and then I do it almost immediately.
You did not give me time to get away. Is that what you're telling me?
No, I do, but like I give you like 3 seconds. Like it's like, step back.
All right.
Okay, yeah. Billy plays the hurdy-gurdy. Thunderwave, roll your damage.
Okay. What is that? I forget. That's D6.
Thunder Wave?
Yeah.
3d10.
3d10? Okay.
Alright. Meanwhile, while you're doing that, to get the Snoop before Andy.
Snoops! Oh, God
no.
damn it! Damn it.
What's going on? Do we find the snail yet?
25.
No.
No.
You have
Thunder Wave is actually 2d8, but that's fine.
Oh, okay. I will roll 3d8.
roll again. Roll.
2.
You can also do it at a level higher because you have second level spell slots. If you want to roll an extra d8.
Okay, I'll do it at a level higher.
Please now, Melvina, won't you be the queen?
20.
20 points of damage.
Yes.
All right. You know what? With that, I will say Billy does this massive thunder wave, and a bunch of the bricks go flying, and you see there's that's there is a secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
I told all of you, and I was right.
Kip comes, you hear running down the basement stairs, and Kip comes. It's like, is it ground monsters? It's the mole people! He got his sword, he's like, oh no, it's just you guys. Okay.
No, I found a secret tunnel, and we've just been clearing it.
Oh! So, we gonna check out the secret tunnel?
Yes.
Of course. Can I fit through?
Yeah, there's a hole big enough. There's a Billy-sized hole. And we'll get to that in a moment. Betty Snoop out in the jungle. Betty Snoop.
Betty Snoop.
Betty!
Betty.
Betty!
Betty
There's
Snoop.
I promise you I'm not angry for ruining my garden.
Oh no. Oh no.
Betty.
He's not ruined it, but
Betty!
some bites were
Why?
taken.
Cloud Buddy, can you, do something to help?
Cloud Buddy, who has a fly speed, flies up into the air.
I did not know you could do that. Your value has increased tenfold.
Flies above the tree line. Yeah, so you guys step out. Cloud Buddy, and he begins flying off on his little cloud in a particular direction.
I will follow Cloud Buddy.
I guess I will too.
Into the sky.
Yeah. Up we go.
Just walk vertically.
Mm-hmm.
And as you do, you find you find you guys have trekked quite a ways looking for Betty Snoop.
Betty Snoop. I love that name. I'm gonna keep repeating it after somebody.
You guys have made your way quite a while, and you find Betty Snoop chomping on some berries.
Oh yeah,
And a
Betty
berry
Snoop.
Betty Snoop.
Okay.
Hmm.
I pick Betty Snoop up.
Yeah, her mouth is
Then-
completely covered in berry juice.
That's
Can I
precious.
check to see the, I would like to check the berries.
I was gonna do the same thing.
All right, you can both check the berries. What do you
Okay.
want to ascertain about the berries?
Are they poisonous?
No, it's blueberries.
They're
Oh,
blueberries.
okay, good.
I'm
well,
gonna
yeah,
take
good.
a bunch for her. I'm gonna
Wait,
take
I would like to grab Ranya's hand before she takes any. I have a better idea. You take half. I take the other half. You use that half to feed the murder snail. I use the other half to grow berries to feed us all.
Sounds good. Don't touch me. And then I take my half.
All right. And I will collect a fourth of the berries because I am not a monster and would like to see more blueberries growing in the wild. So
You're right.
I'll leave
This
some.
is the only blueberry bush in all the land. And if
Have
we
you-
take blueberries
it's
off
like-
the blueberry bush, it dies.
It's that kind of irresponsible behavior that's ruining our ecosystem.
Not summoning a small pack of beavers to cut down trees.
I am the Borbax. I speak for the bushes.
Well, I'm the Bunstler, and I'm gonna take all the berries.
No!
Trees grow in the garden.
Okay, I take a bunch of the berries for Betty.
I'll take a hand.
Guy
I'll
in the
take
forest.
a handful of the berries so I
Yeah,
could
you guys,
plant them
you guys
in
begin
the
berry picking, and you don't even
garden.
have your berry picking basket.
I just carry it in my hands. I use my shirt to do like a little basket.
Yeah, you do that. You get a little berry basket from your shirt.
Yeah.
Super cool.
As you're doing so, Grania, you're picking berries, and you see in this area where Betty Snoop has been found, it's kind of up against some rocky mountain of Inkwell a bit. And you see there is a big old heavy gate just around the corner as you're picking from these berry bushes, trying to find the
Oh,
best berries.
shoot.
And this
Are you guys
heavy gate.
I'm sorry. Are you guys getting feedback because like the thing is lighting up whenever somebody talks? So
I'm not
not
getting any
getting feedback.
feedback.
Nope.
okay, perfect. Okay. Sorry.
You see a sign on the big old heavy gate that says in common, danger.
Ooh.
Where'd you take us, Betty?
Whoop.
Well, we
Should
will have to
we-
remember this spot.
Should we go in?
I don't feel super comfortable going in just the two of us.
Well, technically, it's the four of us.
Regardless, I feel it'd be better to maybe explore this when we've got a bigger squad.
You know what? I agree with you.
Good talk.
Yeah.
Good talk.
It
Good talk.
appears, from what you can see through this gate, to lead into a cave or mine shaft of some sort.
Ooh. Yeah, that'll be fun. We'll definitely explore that later.
Maybe you'll find some rare ores or minerals.
Yeah.
Maybe it's where the Borbax lives.
We'll find the dreaded Borbax.
I'm the Mormax. I speak for the mines.
They have been at war, a bitter war with each other for years.
Okay. Yeah. I will remember this spot. But I turn around and go back.
Okay. You guys return back.
I'll
to the
also
breakfast.
head back, but I also want to take a visit to Cedric's place to see how the beavers are doing.
Yeah, you guys can swing by Cedric on the way back.
Okay, cool.
Cedric is standing proudly, I imagine, or swaying proudly upon your
I'm
return.
still punching trees.
Still punching
But the
trees.
beavers are also
Beavers
helping.
are helping. And
Doesn't
you
that
got
hurt your hand?
you've got a tree down at this point. They're working on tree number 2. Grania just asked you if that hurts your hand.
I mean, I haven't felt any kind of pain in like a while.
Are you okay?
Are you?
Yes.
So
Are you?
Are you?
We're not talking about me right now. Do you want me to like step on your foot really hard or something?
Well, that just sounds mean. Why would you do something like
I
that?
don't know. I'm trying to make sure you're okay, dude.
It's just nerve damage. Too much alcohol. I have no idea.
I could bite you, maybe, like on the hand. I'm gonna go,
How
and then
are
I just
you raised?
I'm leaving. Well, that's something that we can get into later.
Shoot.
Maybe Pepita can tell you about it. I'm gonna go now. Bye.
All right, bye.
So Cedric continues punching trees with beavers.
That sounds like a great band.
beavers.
Name of my next hit
Really
band.
good.
Yes.
The
No
rest
way.
of you are gonna check out the secret tunnel.
Yes.
Yes.
You descend.
Through the mountain.
Secret.
Is it? Well, never mind. I was going to ask if it was dark, but it really doesn't matter for me.
I mean, it is dark because it's unlit. So Caspian and Cleo need a light source.
Yes.
And Kip, because you're all humans.
I have a I have an adventuring pack. I mean, a travel pack. No.
They
It's
all
either
have torches.
yes. I'll
Wait, what
go
does a
grab
wizard
a torch.
have? What do you
I have
have?
a torch.
It's like, oh shit, I took the diplomat's pack!
The scholar pack. But no. Yeah, I take out a torch. I light it.
Do you have a torch? Checking.
I believe I have an adventure pack.
You have an explorer's pack?
Explorer's pack, excuse me.
Explorer's pack. Okay, yeah, that has torches in a tinderbox, so you're good. Because I know, like, all of them have, like, you can have the explorer's pack or you can have this pack, and it's like, well, I don't know what I'm going to do with the vial of perfume and the 5 sheets of paper. Although, actually, that's not a bad choice for this particular. I mean, they all have a light source. The diplomat has a lamp, I suppose.
The wizard
pack
hat.
is like-
The scholar pack gives you a candle.
Scholar's pack gives you a candle. Priest pack is like, you got 10 candles. No, Scholar's pack, you don't even have that. You don't even have a candle. You just get a book of lore and a bag of sand.
Throwing in the eyes of your enemies.
Pocket sand! Yeah, you begin descending into the tunnels, the secret tunnels beneath Brass Manor. And they wind a bit down around. There are two. You see, there are. Why are there two? There's a couple different ways to go. There are branching paths. But you see, otherwise the walls are not chiseled to be fine, like, you know, the basement. They are rocky walls. But you find, as you are adventuring, you venture in a bit, and you find, close to the entrance, there is a rack that has 10 bottles of wine.
Nice.
Wine.
If I were Valanya, I would take those bottles of wine, but this is Billy, and Billy doesn't care.
Looks like we found their larder.
You pick one up, Caspian, you blow it off, and it looks like they were made 30 years ago.
All
right.
So they're probably worth a fair bit, or you could drink them. They're fancy.
This is a very nice find. I want to look
this
around
appears
to see
to be
if
a dead end, so you go down one of the other ones.
Yeah.
You search, and there's many ways to go, and this thing seems to have one big tunnel that occasionally branches off into other small caverns, and you find in one there is a box. The next one there is a box.
I shall open the box.
Or a couple boxes.
I shall open the boxes.
You pry them open with Kip's help, and you find 12 bolts each of well-preserved silk, wool, and high-quality linen.
Oh, Caspian hit the jackpot for you.
I'm so happy. and they don't look eaten into. No?
They don't. They look very fine. They look good.
Come over and touch one. Just rub my hand on
Oh,
it.
it's so soft.
See how it feels. It's
feel that?
soft. Oh.
That's fine silk you're touching. What I could make.
Will you make me a
Huh?
Will you make me a hat?
A hat. I can make you a dress with all of this.
I would like that.
Well, let's see what we have with the other tunnels.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's way more tunnels. You guys continue checking stuff out. You find a collection. In several of them, more of them, you find a collection of various basic materials like lumber, bricks, and some iron ingots.
Okay.
Solid.
You find in one there is not necessarily stored, but just sort of in an empty end, there is a rare, high-quality fungus. Which could be
Okay,
useful.
Billy
There's
does
all
not have
sorts
my
of crazy shit down here.
I have
Billy's gonna
not.
go smell.
What?
It,
What was
it's
that, Billy?
fungus.
Billy's gonna go smell.
You're gonna what?
Smell it?
Go smell it.
One more time.
Smell.
It smells
Like, does
kinda
it smell like food or like
Shouldn't you be worried about spores or something?
Quinn is? Billy is not.
Billy is immortal.
Billy is not immortal. Billy just doesn't have the same fear of fungi.
Yeah, it smells like that kind of, like, I don't know, rubbery smell
Rusty?
of shrooms.
But like, is it food or is it like?
You don't know. But you believe
I'm gonna
probably
take
Ern could do something with them.
I'm gonna take a small bite.
You probably shouldn't do that, actually. You could get very sick.
I
It's
don't
not
take a
great.
small bite.
It's not great.
All right. I just like put it back. I'm like, not my thing.
No, I don't think many people normally pick up and eat fungus out of strange areas.
I mean, fair.
More tunnels?
Yes, and by this point, we'll say the rest of you have arrived. Cedric, you're gonna need some help getting those trees back to
Can the
the
beavers
manor.
help?
Huh?
Can the beavers help?
The beavers can do a lot. Pulling trees, I don't,
They roll.
They all work together.
You're rolling things in a jungle, it's not exactly the easiest. But you would probably head back to get help from your friends, perhaps.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the rest of you, well, the beavers keep at work. And so you three arrive back at the manor. Betty Snoop and Cloud Buddy in hand.
Yay.
And you find somewhere, where are you going to deposit your berries?
The forge, my room.
All right, you find a spot in the forge to drop all the berries.
And I put Betty Snoop down and I kiss her little snail head.
Aw.
Be safe in here, Betty. Watch the forge for me. Goodbye. And I leave.
Okay.
Find everybody else.
Goodbye. I'm gonna go get some milk. Stay here.
I'm going out for some cigarettes.
So sad.
So yeah, you guys are back. Ern, you deposit your blueberries somewhere.
Yeah, I would like to actually start planting them so I can start growing some blueberry bushes.
All right. Cedric, you look around for who's around. Cedric.
Yeah.
You find Thurwick in the dining hall eating cereal.
Would you be able to help me go retrieve some trees?
What's
Old man.
trees? You look at this crotchety old hunched over dragonborn man.
The gall, the absolute nerve to ask him. I love it.
Old man.
Yep.
got real quiet.
It did real quick.
I was just looking at Thurwick's strength, actually.
Oh, okay.
How's our old boy?
The audacity.
The nerve.
I saw someone on Facebook the other day spell audacity Odasity. I just thought you guys should know that.
That's terrible.
Yeah,
That's a little bit disgusting.
audacity. Odacity.
Odacity.
Odious?
Oh, the effrontery.
Odious? Maybe?
I wish that's what they would have meant.
Yep.
The absolute odiousity.
Why don't you go
Odysseus.
ask the young fellows, the young
Odysseus.
folks? They're poking around in the basement. Breaking
Okay,
more
thank
things,
you.
no doubt.
All right. I go down to the basement.
I want to go too.
Yeah, you do
Wait,
too.
you're there? You were just staying behind me this whole time?
Yes. Like this close to you.
All right, let's get people from the basement to help us get trees. If you want to help get trees.
I don't want to help get trees, but I want to see what everybody's doing in the basement.
Okay. So I go down to the basement.
You head down to the basement. And you see the wall where the secret... You don't hear anyone, but you see the wall where the secret tunnels are is blasted open.
Huh.
What could it mean?
Well, I guess we're going in.
Yes. Go in.
Hello? Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess we go into the tunnel to try and find our friends.
All right, you go
Nope.
into the secret tunnels.
I go in and I'm like, hey! I just yell really loud.
Hey, hey, hey.
Sin!
You here?
You hear it, yeah.
All right. I say, hey!
Yeah, I catch up with you guys.
Wait, before you do, I want to try and scare Grania, like jump out. I'm always getting pranked, and I think this is the perfect opportunity.
Kip looks at you. It's like, that's awful. Get in the box.
I jump in the box.
Okay. I come up.
You just found a box where it's like half full of iron ingots, among other things. You're in the box.
I come up. I'm like, hey guys.
Hello.
Hey, we've been checking out this area down here. It's not mole people. It's just secret tunnels. We found all kinds of awesome stuff like wine and fine linens and fungus, and this box is filled with like blacksmith stuff.
Oh
ingots and
really?
Stuff, yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Great.
You want to check it out?
Yeah, we can take it up. And I go to like try and pick it up and it's like way too heavy, right?
Filled with ingots.
I'm like, whoa. And then I look inside.
Jonathan froze.
Jonathan's frozen.
No!
I just like
Caspian's just in there like
he's in there, and there's also a scorpion in the box, and he's like, nobody move.
guys, when I worked at Kohl's one time, I was in charge of like unpacking boxes, and the pillows used to come in these huge boxes with like just like 20 pillows. And so one time I got inside one of the boxes and we went over to one of my managers and he was like, hey, this box is too heavy. Tyson, will you help us? And I scared the shit out of my manager. I did this exact thing.
Sorry, my internet's acting like super spastic.
It's okay.
No, it was really funny.
It was great. Grania opens the box.
I opened the box.
Yeah. As soon as you do, Perry shoots out along with me.
The devil
Oh
hawk.
no.
The devil falcon.
Yeah, I fall over.
Got you finally.
I'm like, and then I just walk over and I like hug you.
What are you
I'm so. That was fucking awesome. I'm so proud of you.
Let go of me.
No,
Does
I
anyone
like get up on you and I like wrap my legs around.
Help!
I have zero respect for you.
Help me, Perry!
I'm so impressed. And then I
Perry.
turn and whisper in your ear, and I'm like, you have no idea what the fuck you just. And then I get down. I'm like, okay, but what's actually in the box, though?
Oh, there's actually ironing. It's in the box.
Oh, great.
does anyone want to help me go get trees?
No.
Oh,
the
Maybe
room.
in a bit. We're kind of checking stuff out here.
There is
Alright.
a secret tunnel
Yes.
if you hadn't noticed.
Yeah, read the room.
Secret tunnel, secret tunnel. And I'm going very slowly with telling you guys what's in here, but I'm giving you the idea of exploration.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
in another one, there are high quality paints and high quality. I think there are some high quality seeds, which could be used by Ern.
We all got some cool stuff today.
I think there are some more high quality what's the word I'm looking for? Cloth.
yes.
And
Fabric.
whatnot. Fabric. There's the word I was looking for. There are some high quality fabrics. There are some more. There is some high quality steel, stamped with like a dwarven symbol that could be used by Grania, and a few other metals. So perhaps that will come up because it's very not specific because it's meant to be. There are some high quality stacks of paper.
Yes.
And inks.
Kip, did you guys know about any of this?
No, there was no secret tunnels that we were aware of as a kid.
Why would this be hidden away? That's so odd.
Because it's a secret tunnel. Like, I don't...
No,
Going.
but why? Why?
Yeah, doesn't that strike you as strange?
I mean, it's super weird, but also it's awesome.
It is awesome. You just have no concept.
Look, I'm aware that it's strange to have a secret tunnel, but also, if I had the option, look, my great-great-great-grandparents or whoever built this secret tunnel said, hey, for whatever reasons, whether they were evil or just said, hey, I want to have a secret tunnel, they decided to have a secret tunnel. And that is a decision that I can wholeheartedly get behind, because in case you guys hadn't noticed, we now have a secret tunnel.
We do have a secret.
Yes, we do.
And I'm very down with
It's just
it.
fascinating and baffling to me that you have zero information on where you came from. That's awesome.
I was only here as a little kid,
Yeah.
They didn't.
Where else were
And
you?
at no point did Grandpa go, hey, Sonny, you want to check out the secret tunnels under the mansion? It's where we hide the family gold.
I go immediately check out for family gold.
You don't find family gold. You don't find the family treasure, pirate treasure.
Family jewels.
And One-Eyed Willie. Yeah, I was avoiding saying that. So yeah, there's high quality materials to be found for each of you. I'm trying to figure out what that means in the case of Cedric.
Huzzah.
Well, you can figure out a way to clone the vintages.
Maybe just different aged liqueurs.
One of the things you find is in a box. There's a chest. There's a box that has two things. It has kind of two sections. One section has a bunch of ink pots, and the other has a set of a weaver's toolkit, which could be used by Caspian.
I shall take that.
Yes, you take that. It appears to be very finely made.
Well, this is nice.
I'll pick up the ink pots.
You can take the ink pots.
Yeah.
Is that about all that we found in here?
So
we
those
all
are
got some cool shit.
Yes.
But you have not reached to the bottom yet.
Oh, let's continue.
This is near the bottom.
Okay. What's at the bottom?
At the very bottom of the sub-basement, you see a locked door that is lit up by your torchlight. Set into a wall of dense basalt rock. A
Knock!
steel safe door.
Knock!
And you see the Brass family motto, "Questions before answers," is carved into its face.
Knock!
Okay. Okay, hold on. You cast knock. There's an audible loud knock that echoes through through the tunnels. And you guys see there's an audible and visible snap of magic that crackles. This green crackles across the safe door. And it is open.
I go through.
You open it.
What if it's booby trap?
Too late.
And you see there is a 1 cubic foot large room that is completely empty.
Because why not? I'm going to cast Phantom Inspection.
You cast Phantom Inspection. You pull up the blueprints of these secret tunnels. And you see this area with the safe. You zoom in. And you see... This is fucking interesting. Oh, okay, hold on.
I gotta go in like 3 minutes.
Okay.
And then I'll be back later.
This is a little bit of a conundrum. Okay. So so the way Phantom Inspection works, I imagine it working sort of like when Tony Stark is playing with like the holograms, and he can just like pull things and throw them about. Because it literally says you can do that to like inspect things further.
You can enlarge and zoom in and open.
So you zoom in on this safe, and you see behind the safe is not a 1 cubic foot room. But rather there is an anomaly. It appears to be several rooms stacked on top of each other, all occupying the same space in space.
Are you saying it's like an elevator? Almost?
No. There
I'm-
are multiple rooms that are behind that safe, even though that shouldn't be possible.
I'm gonna go. I'll be
Because that's
back
not how space works.
in 45 minutes.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
I quickly end the spell and I stride over to the other end of the room. Follow me.
You walk
Okay.
into the small room.
I'm down for whatever.
It's all good.
We vibing.
So you're going into the safe or out of it?
Into, yes?
You're in the safe.
And there are things behind it? Or on top of it?
It didn't. It's hard to explain. It doesn't make sense to you, even in the sense of seeing it. It seemed like there were multiple rooms existing and overlapping each other, but occupying the same space in the phantom inspection.
And are they all in the same space of where the safe is, or are they behind
They
the
all
safe?
seem to have the doorway be the safe door.
I have an idea. These rooms, now bear with me, they might be all different rooms, like you know when at the theater where they have different backgrounds for different parts of the play.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's like that, maybe. Magically. So there might be different contents in this space
That switch.
that switch. I know it sounds mad. Maybe.
Sure.
Let's try.
Why not?
I want to go outside and see if there's a way I can maybe change the channel, as it were, flip the stage.
I should not be in here while
No,
you try and do
you
this.
should
Close.
You should come out.
You close Dranya into the safe.
If you can
Let's
send
see.
me into the nowhere, into the eye in Jeremy Baramy.
Man, if you lock Grania in the safe, I wouldn't oppose to it. Get her out of my garden.
Listen, normally I wouldn't bat an eye, but I'm not too keen on banishing people to places unknown just yet.
Rivalry ended with Caspian. Ern is my new enemy.
So you close the safe?
Yeah, and then I open it up again.
Alright, it is locked again.
Ah,
I see.
I could try.
Perhaps it could be with a different combination for each room.
Could be on to something. Be on to something.
I'm going to try and open the safe.
Okay. Let me.
You're gonna try and like pick the lock, or just like you're up
Maybe
against it.
guess the combination. What does it look like? Is it like
So there
a
is
combination?
no combination. There is a keyhole.
A key.
And pick it.
Did we pick up any keys of any kind?
Nope.
I could stick the end of my rapier
I'll
in
try
it
and pick it.
and kind of wiggle it around.
You might break your sword that way.
Yeah.
I turn around. Does anyone know how to pick a lock?
I can give it a whirl.
Alright.
You want to try?
Sure, I'll try, yeah.
Cedric, you're good at punching things. Maybe you could punch the door open.
All right.
It was a joke. It was a joke. Don't break your arm.
If it has hit points.
Then you can kill it.
Grania, are you going to attempt to pick the lock?
Sure.
Do you have thieves' tools?
No. It will be harder.
Yeah. What are you going?
I pull a pin out of my hair.
You pull a pin out of your hair.
And wriggle it in there.
Okay.
Hey, it's worth a try.
You can, yeah.
We are creative problem solvers.
Make a dexterity check with disadvantage.
All right, that's fair. Just straight dex?
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Okay, the lowest was a 14.
And the highest?
Right.
The highest was a 17.
The door opens.
Oh.
And you open it up wide, and you see it is not the 1 cubic foot empty room, but instead a larger empty room.
I look at Caspian like...
Good. Maybe next time you can pick us a room that has more than...
I proved your fucking theory, dude.
No, it's very good. It's just I'm not satisfied with the results.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Just next time I just won't help you. Cool.
No, I didn't.
Great talk. But...
No, it's not what I meant.
No,
you did a wonderful job. Thank you very much.
Okay.
And I'm very happy that I'm right. But I was hoping for something more grand.
Well, let's look around in here and see if maybe there's something hidden.
You think?
Sometimes there are more to things than what meets the eye.
Grania steps into the room and just falls through the floor. It's a bottomless pit.
Well,
nope,
I closed the door.
Bye.
Yeah, I go inside too.
You are inside the empty room.
I look up at the ceiling.
You look up. It is a ceiling.
And the face hugger drops down.
I look all around.
A real
yeah,
If there's anything to be
check.
seen.
What'd you say? Inspection?
Perception. A perspective.
Perception. That's not anything.
Inspection check.
I sure rolled a 1.
That's pretty great.
Yeah.
Let me try. Probably it's not going to go very well. We'll see what happens. Oh, that's a soft 20.
Hey,
So 19 on the die.
you're 19
Cass-
plus my 1. We got 20.
That's what
Cass-
it is.
Caspian, you're checking out the room, and you feel it is an empty room. Grania, you try to check out the room.
But I'm like, man, I'm really hungry. I should have ate some of those blueberries.
Yeah, your stomach starts rumbling.
Yeah.
What else would we like to try, kiddos?
So out of curiosity, how long has it been since they're gone? Since I'm just kind of like,
Yeah, you're just kind
idling.
of planning, and like no one's come out, no one's bothering you. It's been a while.
Wonder where everyone is. I hope they're not dead. I'll put a damper on things.
You wanna go look for them, Ern?
Should I go find them? What do you think, Cloud Buddy? Is that a yes? I'll assume that's a yes. Okay, let's go find them. And I'm gonna go try to find the people that I apparently call my friends.
Yeah, you passed. You go looking around the house. You see Thurwick in the dining hall with a newspaper.
What's going on here?
Mm.
You know where the others are, or
basement breaking things as usual.
Oh, that's fun. Okay, cool. I want to join that. Let's go join that, Cloud Buddy.
Breaking things, huh?
And I'm gonna head down to the basement to help them break things.
Yeah, you head into the basement. You get down there, and I don't believe you have dark vision.
I do not.
Okay. You see that the secret tunnels have opened up, and also you cannot see shit.
Okay, I like to use produced flame. So to make like a little fire in my hand.
Produce flame. This is one of its main uses. You produce fire in your hand.
And I will start walking down the secret tunnel and see if I can't find my friends.
All right.
Hello. Hello.
You begin going down these tunnels.
Quickly, all
guys in the distance here. Hello. Hello.
Oh, Jesus.
It's like,
Hello.
it's the ghost of Old Man Brass.
Old Man Brass. We gotta get out of here.
I don't know.
Old Man Brass is gonna catch us in the secret tunnels again.
No, it's fucking Ern, you guys.
Eventually, you find them standing at a safe door.
Hi guys, what's going on?
We found a magic safe, I suppose.
Okay, well, what does it do?
It's magic.
And?
I think its content changes every time you open it.
Oh, how do you open it?
Normally with a key, but we've done every other one.
Yeah, basically.
Have you tried forcing it open?
I picked the lock. I don't know what you mean by forcing it open.
I mean, have you tried picking it again?
No.
No?
We just
It was
got
kind
here.
of... Cedric, do you have any ideas?
About what specifically?
Say that again.
About what specifically?
About, I don't know, trying to figure out how this thing works.
I mean, you think that, so every time we open it, it changes, right?
Yes.
Yep.
So I guess we just open and close it a bunch of times?
Sure.
Yes, but how? I'm
With the door?
But perhaps we need the key to get the right results.
Okay.
Have we tried closing our eyes, hoping that what we want will appear?
I feel like that's just a ploy you use to prank us.
No, I'm just saying, like, maybe we can manifest it.
Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. Let's
Thank
try it.
You agree?
Yes.
But what are we
Manifest.
trying to manifest?
Yeah, that's the thing. Because we don't really know what we're looking. Unless you have something, if something you think is down here.
I didn't know this existed.
I have no
until
idea.
today.
Do you think that that old Dragonborn would know anything about all this?
That's a good point.
I mean, he's been here longer than anybody.
Then let's go ask him. We can take this opportunity as a way of gathering up the new supplies we found.
I'm going to try and use I'm going to close the door. I'm going to put my hand on the handle.
You put your hand on the handle.
Imagine an apple. I open the door.
It's locked again.
Okay.
So you said something about supplies?
Yes, we've found quite a bit of things. We found a rare kind of fungus, and we did find some seeds. I couldn't tell what they were.
Oh, really? Let me check those out. See what they what I can do with them.
Yes, I thought you might like those.
I would like them, yes. I would love to try out these mushrooms.
No, fungus.
Fungus or mushrooms?
Are they really?
Yes.
Well,
Fascinating.
mushrooms
mushrooms-
are fungus.
Well,
Sure,
mushrooms
not
are
the other way
fungus, not
around.
all fungus are mushrooms.
So, never mind. You can have them if you want.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, I see now. So it says a high-quality material for each of the party. So I think... So yeah, we will keep that fairly generic. So the next time one of you is like, hey, I need a high-quality material, there you go.
Okay.
A freebie.
Cool.
So in the case of Caspian, it's a fabric. In the case of Grania, that's probably a metal, so maybe it's like a
Metal.
mithril bar or something.
That's fun.
Or just like a super good steel ingot.
Lit.
In the case of Cedric, Zafrab is staring at me in the face, and I'm trying to remember Cedric's name.
Sorry, my camera was being stubborn.
It's all good.
So I just gave up on
In the case of Ern, it could be those seeds, or perhaps it is some dried herbs that were kept in a box. But yes, so you guys all head up to go talk to Thurwick.
Yep.
All right. So Thurwick is still in the dining hall, reading his newspaper.
Thurwick.
Thurwick.
And he
Hello.
looks down and he sees all 7 of you.
I have a
Hey.
question. Well, I suppose we all have a question for you.
What?
You wouldn't happen to have known about the secret tunnel below.
No, I don't know about any secret tunnel.
Insight check.
Go for it.
He's full of shit.
Of course he is.
I don't trust
We
this
all are.
motherfucker as far as I can throw him.
That's a 1. Looks like he's telling the truth to me.
No, I wanna.
Okay.
$19.
I mean, I rolled for Thurwick even though he's not lying, and he also got a 1. So, yeah,
He's not
telling
lying.
the truth. He's telling the truth.
I still don't trust.
Thurwick, there are tunnels in the manor.
Is that what all that noise was?
And more.
You just said
Yes, but I would imagine you'd be more fascinated with the discovery.
Dude.
Now hold on. I put the newspaper down kind of gently. Please listen for a moment. We also found a magical safe. I was wondering, as you are the head custodian, the head caretaker of this place, if you would happen to have any spare keys lying about.
He kind of like... He has these 2 kind of tendrils
Little
from his
whiskers.
face. Yeah, he has whiskers.
A big place like this must have loads of keys.
You would think, right?
I'll go see what the doors.
If you would.
It's like, I only have the house keys.
Only?
That is all I have access to. That is all I have. And he shows you his ring of keys, which is the keys to the house, keys to the greenhouse, keys to the workshop, and keys to
That's it, huh?
the sleeping quarters in the back, the living quarters in the back. And there's another key on there as well.
What's that key for?
We don't need that one.
No, but what's it for?
That's not an answer.
It is the key to the brazen mines.
The what? You have a mine?
Had a mine. Which has been shut down for some time.
We'll start it up again. That would make enough money to support a place like this. Mines are, especially good ones, can make quite a bit of capital.
If there's anything in it.
Yes. Is it a dry mine?
You see Cleo leaves the room.
I turned to Kip. I'm like, what's up?
And she looked kind of distressed when she left. The last people to go in those mines were our parents.
Gotcha.
Oh.
That's where they died.
I'm sorry to hear that. My condolences.
You didn't know.
And what, if you don't mind my asking, what did your mine produce?
I believe they were able to find a couple of different materials. That's Harper checking.
Oh shit! Is that mine? There's like a big sign that says danger.
You found it?
Yeah, I think so. I saw a mine today. Well, Betty found it.
Do you think it might have anything to correlate with all the shaking that's been happening?
That totally checks out, right?
It could be. The mine, they found a number of alloys in there, many alloys. Brass, the alloys they needed to make brass, iron, silver, lots of things. They would use the brasses were the head of the metallurgy guild. They had many metals at their disposal down there. But it collapsed. It wasn't... They were originally the foundation for the family fortune, but disaster struck.
What happened? What happened?
See if I can find specific on that, because I don't fucking remember.
It collapsed.
Okay.
Well, that would have to be it.
I believe the resources for it. The foreman, I think, at some point decided that most of the resources were dug up. There could still be more in there, but yes, quite a few of the tunnels collapsed.
Who was the foreman?
Some orc fellow. It's been some years. Throg.
That's okay. Huh. Well. Well, that puts a damper on things. We will still certainly be looking into that. Anyway, you want to go try these keys on the safe?
If you wouldn't mind, could I borrow these keys?
I'll go with you.
You want to come
that's
too?
That's fine. Cool.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Yes, let's go traipse around in the tunnel.
By the way, I just realized, are there still sticks on top of the stove?
God, I hope so.
Yeah, probably.
You think Caspian has ever cleaned up after himself?
So are we where are we now? In the dining
You're in the
hall,
dining
right?
hall.
Okay, never mind. I was gonna ask him about that.
It is attached to the kitchen.
Oh, can I look? Can I see it?
And
See
I think
the
you guys actually have to... I think... I could be completely wrong about... I might be thinking of the Summer Palace of the Monarch, but the kitchen might be how you get to the basement. Yeah, a stairwell in the kitchen leads to the basement, as well as
Okay.
the servants' quarters on the ground via an underground passageway. Oh,
Okay, so are the sticks still on the stove? Would they still be on the stove?
Yes, I suppose.
Okay, so as we're walking back down to the basement, I guess, I asked the group, so anyone know about those sticks? Why is there wood in the kitchen? Like outside of where wood is supposed to be?
I mean, there's leaves and things on the floor.
Yeah, that's because we haven't cleaned up.
Oh, probably some wild animal made a nest there.
If there was a wild animal making a nest there, I would
Oh, but
know.
it was like new. That like wasn't there yesterday.
Oh, you know how it is.
Looks like someone's trying to start up a campfire.
Caspian.
Hmm?
Is anyone trying to make a campfire in the kitchen?
Did you put
That would be
sticks?
ridiculous, right?
Oh.
To make a campfire.
That's not an answer.
What? What do you mean?
Caspian, look at me.
Hmm?
Did you put sticks on the stove? Your silence speaks volumes.
Why are you making it such a big deal? Sticks
Why
on
would
the
you
stove.
do that?
To light a fire. The stove doesn't work.
The stove.
Are you trying to cook using sticks on the stove?
How are you gonna light the sticks?
We have work to do. Let's
Do you
move
want
on.
to eat? If you want to eat, I can make you food.
Oh my god.
I'm not hungry.
Yeah, I bet you're not. I bet you had a big breakfast.
I mean, I've never touched a bit of like anything for like the past 3 days, and yet I'm not hungry. That's because I make my own food. I could do that easy.
Well, good for you. Some of us never were taught how to cook.
Yeah, because you're a rich, spoiled rat who never learned how to take care of himself.
Holy shit.
All right.
I'm sorry. I am having the worst day today. I am having the worst day. I did not mean to snap. I'm very sorry.
Yeah. Turtles usually don't snap.
Well, let's just go. Let's finish this.
Yeah, okay.
all right. You guys go into the secret tunnels. And Thurwick approaches...
Oh yeah, I forgot Thurwick was here.
the safe. At the end of it, you guys are holding a torch, and Caspian's torch and urn has produced flame up, so you guys can see. Let's see. Okay. It's like, which key should we try first?
The
Let's
mine
just try
key.
them all in order.
Okay. He.
What if
Okay.
they all open different rooms? That'd be so sick.
He tries the house key. It goes in, opens the safe,
What open?
and there is an empty room.
Is it a different empty room?
It has a baseball in the middle of it.
A
So
base.
it's not empty.
I walk over and I pick up the baseball.
Yeah.
I study it.
What the hell?
What do you think it is?
I think it's baseball.
A weird rock.
Oh, yes. This is one of those game balls.
Yeah, from the sports ball game.
Yes, I've been to a few of those games.
But what's it doing down here? That's super weird, right?
We should hold on to this, maybe.
Sure, keep it.
I put it in a bag that's on my side, and let's try the other keys.
All right. He rustles his keys. You close the safe. He puts in the next key, which is to the servants' quarters. And a mop falls out as he opens it.
A mop.
That's super weird.
And there's
And
a
what
bucket
key
in
was
the
this
room.
for?
For the servants' quarters. Hey, that's super weird.
Do you think if we put like a key in for an armory or something, a helmet might be in there?
Yeah, do you think oh my god. Yeah, I was totally thinking that. Put in the one for the mine.
Close the door again. Well, he takes the mop first. He's like, we're going to use this now. Puts in the key for the mine. And in that room is a mine monster. I am the Mormax. I speak for the mines. If you want to defeat me, you must defeat me with rhymes. No,
I can do it all the time.
Your rhymes are no longer sublime due to the time it took to make limestone.
That was a crime.
Anyway, what's in there?
You open up that one, and it appears to be that empty room from before.
So we've done the house, we've done the servants' quarters, we've done the mine. The greenhouse?
What about the greenhouse?
The greenhouse key.
Yeah, dude, pay attention.
No, don't be rude. Yes, the greenhouse key.
He roasted the shit out of you earlier, dude.
He opens it up after using the greenhouse key.
There's a shambling mound. No.
And you have opened the entrance to the Tomb of Many Faces.
Wait.
What?
We're gonna close that door.
Yeah.
Let's take that
Like,
danger
there is a
sign
gazebo
from the
inside.
mine and just put it in front of the greenhouse from now on.
There is a gazebo. The thread gazebo.
It's a gazebo?
I'd like to
Wait, is there really?
I like to examine the gazebo.
The gazebo kills you. No, there's not really a gazebo. That's you're all aware of that joke, right?
No.
Yep.
It's like a running gag in the D&D community. Because this
guy
guy shared this story, like
it's always the gazebo.
The party was at like a noble's estate, and like one guy, the paladin, was like, "I'm gonna check around the back," and he's like, Okay, yeah, you don't see much back there, but like in the back there is a gazebo, and he's like, it's like, there's a gazebo? He's like, yeah, I shoot my bow in it. And it's like, did I hit it? It's like, I got a 20 to hit. Did I hit it? It's like, yeah, you hit it. It's like, but it doesn't. It's like, It's like, how's it looking? It looks fine. It's just a gazebo. It's like, it has an arrow in it. God, how big is this thing? It's like,
Do you think it was like a gazelle?
20. It's like 20 feet tall. Oh God! It's like, I'm gonna go at it with my sword. Like, he's attacking the gazebo, and like everyone's like, what the fuck? And then they realize he thinks the gazebo is a monster.
Yeah. What a dumbass.
The great gazebo.
He's like, oh, okay, no, I don't do any of that. And the GM's like, no, you did this. The gazebo attacks you and it kills you. The gazebo attacks you. So yeah, there's the running joke in D&D of the dread gazebo.
Excellent.
And it made its way. I remember playing Neverwinter, the MMO, and they did a thing where it's like you're doing this mission, and like it would change every time, and one of the things is like, you come upon a gazebo surrounded by the bodies of dead orcs and city guards.
Jesus.
There's no sign of what killed them.
I want to see if there's any carvings or anything like that in the gazebo. Like, you know, if
there's no
people
gazebo. I'm joking. There's no gazebo.
Oh.
But what is it?
There's a
What's
piece
in
of
there?
paper that has a gazebo drawn on it.
What's really in there?
That's what's really in there. There's a piece of paper with a really nicely drawn gazebo. A painting of a gazebo, I think, rather.
Hey, that's weirder than a gazebo.
I feel robbed. So it opens to random places when you put random keys in there.
Yeah, I can't figure out a pattern.
Say.
It appear you just don't have the right key.
It's possible.
I'm
going to probably... Yes?
Maybe we should search our rooms for keys.
That's a good idea.
Sure.
I was just going to suggest going to an antique shop and buying a bunch of random old keys, but...
Do you think they sell old keys that don't unlock any at antique shop?
You've seen some of the jewelry around here. The keys around the neck. The cheesy moniker, key to my heart, that sort of thing.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I've totally seen that.
Blame it on those hipsters. Them and their craft jewelry.
I will take my keys and be on my way.
Okay, thank you for your help, Derwick.
You don't find any of this interesting?
It's vastly interesting. It's quite interesting, but I'm not going. I don't want to be down here when the next earthquake hits, so I'm going.
I mean, I personally think finding a picture of a random gazebo inside of a thing was pretty interesting. Like, who put it there? Who made it?
Do
we have spotters?
To be one of Master Autica's paintings.
Oh, I was hoping it's going to be one of Bob Ross's.
Master who?
Master Autica Brass.
Is that Pip and Cleo's dad?
Grandfather.
Oh.
I hate.
That brings up more questions. Why would he hide this why would he hide this? This is a really good picture.
It is quite cool.
The reason, I suppose it's rules. There must be a specific key that has something very important behind this vault.
It's super weird.
Well, I don't know about you, but I think we need to take a bit of a tea break. And we could just hang around for like 5 minutes, drink tea, and collect our thoughts before we do anything else.
We have no heat.
Why? What are you talking about?
How do we brew tea?
Then I just light a produced flame in my hand.
Are you trying to poison us? What's happening?
He said we had no heat. I am showing him we have heat.
Okay.
Magic makes basically living just so much easier.
Sure.
It does. Tea sounds lovely, but under other circumstances. I suppose we'll have to sleep on it.
Want to sleep on it?
I'm going to go and investigate the top floor, and maybe I'll find something. Maybe I won't. But you all are able to do whatever else you want to do.
Oh,
I'm gonna go work on the forge a little bit with some of the metal that I found here.
Can someone help me bring wood back?
Yeah, I could help you do that. I could just go. I could help you do that.
Caspian, you should investigate the ballroom.
What is with you in the ballroom?
I don't know. Have you looked in there?
No, I haven't. Do you think the key would be in there?
Maybe. It's a big room. There's like a bunch of chandeliers and shit.
You're not trying to trick me, are you?
No.
What if we need a metaphorical key?
Why are you hiding your face?
I'm not hiding my face. I'm looking at you right in the eye.
You're sure you are?
Mm-hmm.
You're tricking me.
No. I would never do that to you. That's not true. I would.
I'm inciting this right now.
Wait.
They just said they would.
$22.
I got a 12.
Does
Listen.
Is there a piano? Man.
A piano. I know you're tricking me, but I'm going to look anyway, because guess what? I'm not a coward, and I'm not afraid of whatever you put in there.
Okay, pussy boy.
All right. You wait and see. You'll get yours. And I kind of like stomp my way out.
Yeah, you stomp your way out, and you get a little bit before you realize Kip is still holding the torch and you can't see anything.
Kip, can you walk faster?
Yeah, let's go, everyone.
Here we all go.
Everyone is going with you.
Yeah, so Cedric, you want to go get that wood?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll go, Cedric, to go get to help get the wood.
All right.
Me
Yeah.
and Kip. I'm gonna take Kip with me to the forge.
Yep. You guys go to the forge, and the alchemical vat is still sitting there in the corner.
Yep.
Betty Snoop.
I forgot about this.
Yeah. You guys still got a gobbler creating vat.
Mm. You should try and fix it.
Yeah, wasn't that Ern's job?
Well, that's okay. It can hang out here. Fix the forge, work on the forge, and hang out with Betty. Great.
All right, yeah. Let's get you up and running. And you get to work completing the forge.
I'll be right back.
Yay!
Which will still take some time, but you are well on your way to fixing it. Finding those materials was a good way towards fixing it.
Yay! You get to hang out with Kip.
Yeah. You do hang out with Kip.
Me and Kip spend most of my time shading him. And this poor motherfucker just has no clue what I'm talking about. Buffoon.
Meanwhile, in the jungle, Ern and Cedric and Cloud Buddy are pulling all these trees that the beavers knocked down. And you get them back, I think, with no issue.
Good.
The issue after that is just cutting them into things you can use.
Yeah. All right, thank you. I think
Need an
before I.
axe. You
What?
need some kind of tool. You need a saw. You need something.
I mean, I assume that I have something like that in my workshop.
Among your stuff, perhaps, yes.
All right, I'm actually going to go to my room, the master bedroom, and search around. See if there's anything that I
Cedric
missed.
goes to the master bedroom. Make a perception check.
All right. That was not bad.
Hello.
Hey!
Welcome back.
That is a 19.
19. You do not find anything in your master bedroom other than a wonderful view and rat
Okay.
droppings.
Oh,
Okay, what happened?
So they check
I'll
out the
go
secret
find-
door more. They tried to use Thurwick's keys, which seem to just open up to more near empty rooms.
Okay.
Nothing too interesting in there besides like a painting of a gazebo, like a mop, a baseball.
Okay.
I will.
What was in the safe though?
I mean, that was what was in the safe. They tried a bunch of different keys. That's it.
Oh.
Otherwise, pretty empty, barren rooms.
Oh, okay. And then what happened?
Our people are getting back to work, fixing the forge, pulling trees in. You guys have learned that the mines that Grania and Ern discovered are the brazen mines, which are part of your property, and it is where Kip and Cleo's parents died.
Okay. Oof, heavy.
Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah,
you
okay.
can be wherever you want, doing what you wish.
Is there a town nearby?
Silverstruck.
I'm gonna go into Silverstruck and play some music at a bar or something.
Okay.
Make some friends.
Yeah, you can head back to the steam whistle, play music.
Yes.
Does anyone else have anything they want to do? What is Caspian doing?
I'm looking for any kind of clue or key.
You are also looking.
I mean, I would like to go get some leather for gloves, but
Jonathan.
yeah.
Use
And your
words.
Yeah.
Oh, cheers.
I'm gonna go visit Grania in the forge.
Oh, hey.
I think we should make rat traps.
What?
Oh,
There are rats in the manor. I think we should make rat traps.
Sure, feel free.
Yeah, rats are pretty good eating once you get past the plague.
No one gets past the plague.
and then you stare off with a vacant look.
Morbid.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Right. Oh,
Wait, are we not collecting the logs?
well,
You're back from that.
we already did.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I blanked out.
Cedric is now visiting.
I guess I'm going to the ballroom.
Yeah, Cedric was visiting Grania and Kip in the workshop,
Got it.
which is where you're
So
at.
you know what? I don't really have much to do, so I'm just gonna start just generally cleaning the manor, starting with the kitchen.
Then I will get to work on the wooden part of the rat traps. We can get rid of these rats.
Are we having killing rat traps? Why can't we have those little ones that you just like, they go in and it goes like, and then
Because those take a long time.
they're stuck in there, and then you release them into the wild.
The thing is,
Where-
rats, sometimes when you release them into the wild, they'll come back.
Or we could
Maybe we just
create
get
a rat circus.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Exactly.
Coraline.
Yes, exactly.
That sounds great.
Well,
It
if
does.
Or,
we're
you know, we
not
could make,
making-
like, a rat army.
That too.
Have them be our security guards. Because no
Yes.
one would expect, like, 100 rats crawling from the freaking earth.
Caspian can outfit them with like tiny hats and like
No.
tunics.
No,
Ads can make them like little toothpick swords
I
and
will not.
no.
shields.
I'm gonna name you
I just
I-
realized
We're all
his
gonna
name is
call you
Caspian,
Caspian.
and we're making the
I-
freaking Mouse Musketeers from like the freaking Caspian, or the one that introduces the Prince Caspian.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. I don't know what it's called.
I can't remember that little dude's name, but I know exactly who you're talking about.
I do too. Yeah.
Freaking Jesus Lion. I love him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm just gonna be cleaning the manor, starting with the kitchen. The first thing I want to do is get rid of the stack of wood from the stovetop.
It's not a big stack, but you do remove that, yes.
Cool.
Wait, so are we making killing mouse traps or
No.
catching mouse traps?
I literally don't care.
Because if we're
Catching.
making catching mouse traps, then I believe that's all metal.
Yeah.
You can make a
And,
catching mouse trap out of wood.
Okay.
My dad
That's
did
true.
it. That's what we had to catch my sister's hamster when it escaped.
Okay.
That's so wild.
I love it.
I guess I will start working with carpentry and make stuff like rat traps.
Alright. You're making rat catchers?
Yeah.
Oh
All right.
my god. Wait, can I not go to the thing? I want to make a song that draws rats in.
Oh my god, you're the Pied Piper.
I am the Pied Piper.
Alright, so
Right.
first off, you gotta
Maybe-
blueprint this up for me.
Okay.
Both of you. So, blueprint, you
Maybe-
propose a project.
All right. What were you saying, Jordan?
Maybe if you sing at the door, we can open it.
Yes. 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 Let's do that. So then you don't have to make the traps, right?
What? Nice. So
Then you wouldn't have to make the traps.
why would I have to make the traps?
Yeah. Okay.
No, why wouldn't I?
Oh, because they go outside. And then I train them to be my little army.
I mean, I was saying at the door.
Oh, the door of the. Oh, okay. I got it now. Yeah. All right. That makes sense. All right. Sorry, Harper.
What's happening?
I'm going to make a song to draw
All right.
the rats to
You're
the
gonna make
trap.
a rat catcher
Here's
song.
the song. Here's the song.
Yes.
Rats. We're rats. We're the rat. We pray at night. We stalk at night. We're the rat. I'm the giant
I'm
rat
the big
that
rat.
makes all of dough.
All of the
Let's
cheese.
see what
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of trouble we can get
I mean,
ourselves.
I would expect something like Dance Macabre, but okay.
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking too. Do, 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 do. I can't
No.
do Dance Macabre. It's way too complicated. I can't sing it. I can't.
I'm the giant rat.
Hold on.
I mean, it's not meant to be sung.
I know.
It's the best song.
Whoa.
So, this will be. You're asking for a song that draws rats.
It's an appealing rat song.
That sounds like That sounds like a complex. That sounds like a level 5
Okay. All right.
difficulty.
All right.
Because you are asking rats to go against their nature with the power of music.
And I'm making wooden rat traps.
And you're making wooden rat traps, which I'm going to say is... that's a level 2 project. That's a simple project. And it is... Yours is small. Billy's, we're going to call... It's hard to determine the size of a song, but we're going to call it large.
Okay. So tell me what I'm rolling.
Not
And
rolling
also
anything.
tell me what the things that I have are.
What things that you have?
Like the signature and or me time and like the
Infectious enthusiasm, me time, welcoming workshop, and finishing touches.
okay. Infectious enthusiasm is the one where you get advantage on charisma checks.
Yes.
For materials, I believe.
For basically anything to do with your project.
Okay.
Anything in any charisma checks involving your current project. This lasts until the project is complete. However, if you choose to gain advantage in this way and fail the check, you cannot gain the benefits of this technique again until you finish a long rest.
Okay. So I'm going to use some of the Feywild stuff that I heard and weave that into this part myself.
Well, the DC for you is 5 times 5 plus 5. So the DC is currently 30.
Okay. All right. And that's D6s, right?
Yes. You have currently... How many? You're not rolling anything yet. You have to...
I'm just getting it out.
There's more to it.
I got to do the research and figuring out if I have help and all that.
Yeah, preparation. You can prepare however you want. You can get knowledge, high quality materials, which is what we're considering the Fey stuff. Assistance, sacrifice, generosity.
Okay.
And then it's the craft action, which you, as a level 5 character, you have 2d6.
Okay.
And then 1 from high quality materials.
Well, I'm also going to try and get some assistance from Cedric, just like inspiration and stuff. I don't know.
Plus your related toolkit modifier and proficiency.
So, for me, here's the thing.
Billy.
But for me, here's the thing. When I got my trait class,
I don't think, Billy.
Oh, what?
What was that?
I was saying, when I took my trade class, I took brewer supplies, and I also would have gotten it from my class, where I'd be able to also take wood carvers tools or whatever.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna say. Oh, sorry.
At the moment, you have 3d6 plus proficiency and a modifier.
All right, but my intelligence, right? Or is it charisma? Do you want me to do my charisma?
That's the tricky thing, because you decided to make an intelligence bard. By the way, no one is ever allowed to change the spellcasting ability for classes ever again. Because the whole point of that was that people would play it, like, in the different way, and no one has ever done that.
I know.
So, back to basics. No more intelligence bards.
Okay.
No intelligence druid or wisdom paladin or anything. You can use your intelligence.
Charisma. That's fine.
You can use your intelligence.
Okay. And then, okay, so what does my other thing do that? Like my help? Like the one that's like
Assistance would give you another d6.
okay. And then I have something for like assistance, like if we're in the same workshop.
Yeah, huh?
I have something if we're in the same workshop or something.
That is welcoming workshop, yes. If you share your workspace with Cedric.
Okay. I shall do that.
What does that give you? Welcoming workshop. Yeah, you both get to add a d6 to your current project.
Cool.
So currently you're at what? 46?
High quality materials, the 2
time.
And then assistance. So yeah, 4.
Yeah, that is if Cedric is helping you. He is currently working on his own project.
Oh. Can I get Caspian to help?
You can ask.
Caspian, will you help me?
Caspian is not in the room with you. Meanwhile, in the ballroom.
Oh.
Attacked by bees. I hope.
Caspian, you approach the door to the ballroom. You hear
I stop
a slight
outside the door.
outside the door.
I hear what?
You hear a slight vibration in the air outside the door.
Slight vibration.
Sounds like it's coming from in the ballroom.
Is it a buzzing?
Could be.
I think most people recognize the sound of bugs buzzing.
But does Caspian?
I kind of open the door partially.
You peek in, opening one of these double doors, and you see some bees flying around in that ballroom.
Come on, bees. Come on, bees.
I'm not surprised.
You can do it.
Do they seem agitated?
Not at the moment.
Damn
Not yet.
Is there anything extra about this room? Anything that looks like it could hide something?
You know, you'd have to do more than just peek in through a crack in the door to determine that.
You're right. You're very right. I'm gonna send Perry in there.
Pussy boy.
You
Go
open
get
the door.
You want to get
enough for the
stung
spell
a million
to step
times?
in.
I'm not gonna get stung. I can talk to bees.
Oh, I'll
Yeah,
get
Perry
Ron
goes
to that, actually. Later.
I have him do like some quick cursory swoops around the room to see if there are any drawers or any kind of furniture that might be in there.
Yeah, there are no. It's a ballroom. There's no drawers or furniture. But if he flies up high, you can see that. Oh, would you look at that? Okay. Sorry. I was just realizing, like, the study and the library don't have outside windows because they meet the ballroom. Righty then. Yeah, no, there's a beehive, and there's some broken glass in many places. It's a big old tree outside that you can see because of the glass walls of the ballroom. Or the big old glass
All right.
windows. Or is that? No, it appears to be mostly glass. The ballroom.
There doesn't seem to be anything of interest then.
Make a perception check. With advantage for
That's
parry.
14. Oh, cool. Well, that's 14.
Yeah, the grand ballroom is made completely of glass, and there's some missing panes, or broken panes on the western wall. Other than that, nothing besides a beehive.
I'll have Perry fly up to the broken panes.
All right. I think the broken panes are where the beehive is.
Oh, never mind then. Yeah, I'll have Perry fly back to me and bamf onto my shoulder. I guess there's nothing we'll do but go up to the study and the library and see if there are any places there might be keys.
All right.
That's what I'll do.
While you're doing that, Billy, you come up into the kitchen and you see Ern cleaning.
Okay.
I thought Billy was blind.
Oh, well, Ern is cleaning in this room, and you can hear the sweepy brush and his shell banging against counters.
Okay.
And you can go search for Caspian.
Oh, I was gonna search for Grania actually because I realized that Grania can actually speak to animals. So it's like,
What's up?
Yeah.
Hey Billy, what you doing?
I'm looking for Grania
Why?
because Grania can speak to animals.
I could also speak to animals.
You can?
I mean, yeah, a druid. I think that's like 20% of my entire like reason for existing.
Okay. Well, maybe you can help me. I'm writing a song to help ease the rats into a trap. Not to kill,
Okay.
but like just ease them in a certain direction. So maybe you can help me with some rat words or something. Appealing rat words, like a mating call or something.
You know that could go real horribly wrong if you like start playing a mating call in like a house full of rats.
All right. Well, not a mating call then.
No, I totally get it. Just don't want a house full of horned up rats.
Yeah, that's true.
Have you ever seen a rat who just wants to bone? It's not
I have
pretty.
not ever seen a rat.
I mean, yeah, but have you ever like heard one? It's horrible.
Not one that wants to bone. Oh my god. Okay.
All
So
right,
are
so
you gonna help me or not?
yeah, sure, I'll help. I'm just cleaning like stuff. You know, Caspian put a bunch of sticks on the stove for some reason.
Oh, would you give it a rest?
All right. Yeah. So Ern's gonna help me?
Yeah, sure, I'll help.
Cool. So that's 1 for help, 2 for materials, 3 for the workshop thing, right?
Yes, but Ern has to spend his time helping you.
Okay.
If Ern is
Is that
agreeable
okay,
to this.
Ern?
Yeah, sure, I got nothing going on. I'm just kind of just waiting for my plants to grow. That's basically what being a farmer is. Just like 30% working, 70% waiting for magic to happen.
Okay. And then 2 for 2 for the regular stuff, like just the basic 2, right? So that's 5 in total, right?
Yeah, 5 dice, yeah.
Okay. Should I roll now?
The stamina it will take you.
Hmm.
One stamina per difficulty level, multiplied by the size.
Hey. Zephyr? No. Here,
Let's say medium. It will take you 10 stamina to complete this project.
And I only have 5, so it'll take me 2 days. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Meanwhile, in the workshop, or said Caspian wanted to do something.
Did I? Well, I'm just looking for keys, honestly. Not nearly as interesting as what anybody else is doing.
All right, you are looking for keys. Grania, well, you and Kip are in the workshop.
Yeah.
So, like, did I do something to upset you?
What?
You seem kind of mean.
I come out of nowhere, right?
Just checking for keys.
I don't even know how to begin to have this conversation, to be completely honest. It's just like you seem like a nice enough kid. But I do think I hope you don't mind if I say I think you've had a little bit of a charmed life. You know, like you're born into money.
Okay, agreed.
That's good at like a fancy art school. And I think you owe more debts than you realize. Do you know who my mom is? Like, do you have any idea what she did for you?
What's your last name? Do you have a last name?
The funny thing is I thought about using grass. But I thought that would be inappropriate. So I've just been Grania. Do you think we look alike?
Yeah, I mean, it is a bit weird.
Yeah. Is that weird? Do you want me to not look like you?
I mean,
do you want to take like? Do you want to just like mark like one more thing that you can take from me, or is it cool? Is my face like chill? No, I'm just asking. Like, are you uncomfortable with me looking like you? Because I can change that. Okay, cool.
People look like people sometimes. They say there's 3 other people in the world who look exactly like you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why were you?
Well, you can just chalk that up to coincidence if you want.
And then you hear a splorch noise. And there's this blue fluid coming out of the vat.
No, we got rid of those.
A new gobbler has formed from the vat.
God damn it. let's put a pin in this
Yeah.
and kill this gobbler just real quick. Cool. I'm just gonna go use
roll
vampiric.
initiative, Grania.
God damn it. That sure is a 14.
All right.
Let me just look up my spell again real quick.
Yep.
You know, what you think about it? You think eventually it'll run out of gobblers?
I have no idea.
That'd be nice.
Wouldn't it just?
That'd be nice if
Oh,
gobblers just
To just fuck off. To just fuck right off.
or just
Yeah.
if gobblers just were not.
If they
There.
ran out of gobbler juice.
Yeah.
You'll never get my goblin juice.
Don't want it.
It's my
Don't want
goblin
it.
juice. That's how I make my goblin.
Harper, just so you know, I've got about another half.
Okay. We will finish up before then. We've
Perfect.
been going for a while.
I did I tell you I rolled a 16 initiative?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
So it will be Kip, then you, then the gobbler.
God damn it. Kip, god damn.
He has a very good bonus.
That's okay.
But
I feel
you
bad
guys-
because it's another case of like Grania hates this kid and I'm so fond of him.
So the thing about this is that unless you guys for some reason feel the need to, I'm going to assume you aren't just carrying around your weapons.
Okay.
Because you guys are essentially just walking around your house.
Yeah.
So the only one with instantaneous access to a weapon is Grania due to being a
Pack to the blade,
Passive
baby.
Blade Warlock.
Hey, I'm
also-
a monk.
Or, yeah, and Cedric doesn't need them, and Ern carries literally his entire life on his shell.
I could also turn into animals, so that also helps.
Yeah.
I suppose I don't need them. I need my focus, maybe.
You two cast spells.
And Billy, technically doesn't need any weapons since their voice is their weapon.
Yes.
Sing a little ditty.
But Kip does not have his sword.
God damn it, dude.
As you guys don't see the need to carry around swords all the damn time, I'm assuming.
Yeah, we're in the forge though, so maybe it would stand to reason that there's a couple of weapons in some maybe whatever state of finish.
Maybe
Weapons
even
that
just
you've
an
been
iron rod or something.
Working on with your not finished
non-working-
forge.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe I brought a couple.
Well, I'm thinking wouldn't you be able
Betty,
to pick up?
and I gotta pull up Betty Snoop stats because Betty Snoop is in the forge with you.
Betty! No!
Betty Snoop
Betty.
is
Betty
in this
in the
fight
depths.
whether you like it or not.
Betty and the
please
Snoops.
don't.
Betty and the Snoops.
Betty and
Betty
the
and the Snoops. Betty.
Snoops.
Betty can do a flop
Betty, get
attack
out of there.
that does 1d4 minus 1 damage.
Betty, please.
Betty and the Snoops.
Betty is not there fighting. Betty is scouting. Because she's so fast.
So Kip will go first. And he is going to... It's he's looking for some kind of something to use as a weapon. Of any kind.
Do you have a dagger on you or anything?
He's gonna run upstairs. It's like, hold on! And he runs up into the loft above. And now it's your turn.
Great. Okay, I'm gonna use vampiric touch. So
You cast your spell of Vampiric Touch.
it's gonna be a 17.
17 will hit a gobbler, yeah. That'll do it.
Great. 9 points of damage.
Yeah, alright, yeah. 9 points of damage.
And I think
All right.
Yeah.
The touch of your shadow-wreathed hands siphons the life from this ooze.
That's the noise it makes.
Yep.
And do you want Betty Snoop to do anything?
I just tell Betty to stay away from it. Stay safe, Betty.
Okay. Betty Snoop casts Meteor Swarm.
Whoa!
Yeah.
God.
Just levels the workshop and everyone in it.
Please, Betty. Please no.
No.
Betty is
the
secretly a level 20 snail god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
the
love
Gabbler.
that.
The Gabbler is gonna attack you.
I bet it will.
It will. And it's gonna do a pseudopod.
Do the
I
pod.
didn't that rolled on to me. And that's a 17 to hit you, Grania.
That'll hit me.
So that is 3 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled.
Okay. 3 points of damage. Thank you. Come on, Kip.
All right. Next up, it is Kip. And you see a bucket of paint drops on this thing from above. Just a big old heavy bucket. And those things are heavy. Don't know if you've ever lifted a bucket of paint. And he got super good to hit, even without proficiency in improvised weapons. So, yeah, that's not gonna, that would hurt.
Which, yeah.
And how far did it fall from?
From the loft up above.
I look up and I'm like, nice.
Teamwork! So you dealt 9. He dealt...
Yeah.
How much is this? Okay. And then I gotta... Okay, and then... yeah, okay. And now it's got this bucket inside it, and you can see the imprint. Like, it's kind of like... It's like... Before it was like... And it was a big old... It was a big old blob, and then the paint bucket hit it, and now it's like...
It's
just kind of like
sinking into it.
It's got angry eyes now.
Great.
Oh my god, that's great.
And now it is your turn again.
Yeah, I'm gonna vampiric touch again. So
You vampiric touch.
that time's cocked. That's gonna be soft 20.
That'll hit.
I hope so.
It's not much to hit these guys.
No, it's super easy.
7 points of damage that time. Oh, and I think I get some, right?
You do get some if you took damage, yeah. You get, by the rules of vampiric touch, you regain hit points equal to half the amount of necrotic damage you dealt.
So 3. Which is exactly what I took.
Nice.
Yay!
But it is the gobbler's turn.
No!
Whoa.
So,
Oh.
you are still grappled,
Mm-hmm.
and you lose 2 crafting stamina.
Darn.
And the gobbler is going to hit you with another pseudopod.
Yep.
But something that is worth noting, as Kip is up there rooting around for more heavy things to drop on this thing, at any point you wish, when Kip is not watching, you are within 10 feet of Betty Snoop, and you feel a strange sense of speed and power.
Okay.
whenever Kip is not watching, and it doesn't seem to be affected
that's
by this
fun.
gobbler.
That's fun. Okay.
That's amazing.
Oh, I love that.
But this gobbler is going to hit you. But yeah, because it seems this gobbler is not
Intelligent enough.
intelligent enough. You don't know why. The gobbler tries to hit you and only rolls a 9 to hit.
Yeah, bitch, you can't do shit.
But you are grappled, so there's that.
Yeah.
It's Kip's turn. He finds like an old tool, like an old rusty like rake or something. It's like
Great.
and whatever, he hits it because it's not hard to hit with that thing. But this thing deals very little damage because it wasn't a bucket of paint. It's like, I'll find more things. I just don't want to destroy your ingots for the forge, but
Yeah,
it might come to that. Next up is you.
Me. Vampiric touch again, babe. It lasts for a minute. I'm gonna use it.
Yeah, no, you do it.
Time.
Unlimited power.
Really
That time was
cool.
only a 13. I
That'll
think
hit.
that's it. Okay.
So yeah, you just have your hand wrapped in this shadow magic that you've accessed.
12 that time.
12 points of damage. 12 points of damage. You're hurting
Necrotic, baby.
for 12 points of damage. Alright, and then out is the gobbler. The gobbler. Oh, you take another. You lose another 2 crafting stamina.
That's all my stamina today.
That's all of it. Okay, then you know what happens next.
Yep.
The gobbler
Oh no.
is chewing on you as it has you grappled.
Ouch.
And it rolled a natural 1
Nice.
with its pseudopod.
Hey.
Kip, it is his turn now.
Come on, Kip.
Come on, Kip.
And he finds an entire stool, wooden stool. This thing is just getting filled up with things.
Very nice.
If you keep filling it up, maybe it'll explode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it is your turn again.
Or push me out of it, maybe.
Yeah.
That one's a 17 to hit.
Hit.
Ten.
10 will hit. Or 10 points of
Oh,
damage.
no, 10 damage.
Alright. So you drive your hand right into it, and it shrivels up from this light blue blob into this dark blue kind of crust.
Yucky.
Ew.
And the gobbler is no more.
Done.
Awesome.
Nice.
Nice.
Yuck.
Nice.
I'm just real tired now. I don't feel like I could even make a single thing today.
Yeah, I feel that.
And that's how I feel. Which is honestly fine. Thank you for helping me with the gobbler.
Thank
I
you.
guess the only repair I wanted today was any harm I may have done to you. So sorry, I was short with you. Yep.
I accept your apology.
Great. Anyway, I'm covered in gobbler juice. So I'm gonna go take a bath. Yeah. I wait until he's not looking, and then I run really fast away.
Yeah, I'll try to fix things here. The gobbler knocked some stuff over. And I threw
cool.
things at him. So yeah, you leave the workshop, and Betty Snoop is with you?
Yeah. Phew.
And you find yourself blessed with supernatural speed.
No way.
That's so fucking tight.
As you
That's
access
really awesome.
Betty Snoop's uncertainty hop.
Nice.
Which you can do for a number of rounds equal to your spellcasting ability modifier.
Which is 5.
Yes. Once you finish a short rest, you regain all expended uses of that trait.
Wow!
So you can use them all at once or in short bursts. And they don't work.
So how far do you move?
You get a speed of shares uncertainty hop. So yeah, you have a speed of 100 feet when you access Betty Snoop's uncertainty hop.
That's so fucking
if
tight.
you use all of them at once, you're faster than any monk.
Yeah.
Speed.
The thing is, you have to pass unseen by any creature with intelligence 5 or higher.
Yeah, I gotta be real sneaky.
Gobblers are really stupid. People generally, like, I'd say most of the people you run into are... No, even Grog Strongjaw it still doesn't work. So, like, yeah, like, literally any person or reasonably intelligent creature.
So invisibility will be something I'll certainly want to look into.
I mean, you're moving
also,
super fast.
Being fast and stealthy helps.
Do it around smart things, people, but you slip into a back alley or get out of people's line of sight for a moment, and you're
out of there.
Yeah.
That's so fucking tight. Holy shit, that's so tight.
All right. Set as Caspian, you are searching rooms for keys.
Maybe the bees have the keys.
The bees have the keys.
Maybe.
Billy and Ern are working on a song. Ern filling in bits of how animals might respond positively to. Cedric is... he will say that there is directs you to an old axe in the tool shed, and you are beginning work, and a saw, because what workshop wouldn't have a saw? Like, I'm just thinking, like, if my dad had it, it's probably there. My dad owns one, but like, because that's what a workshop is. So like, you are beginning work on getting the lumber you need to make casks.
I was gonna make the rat traps.
You're also making the rat traps. You're working on that, but you got a lot of wood. You got a couple of trees.
I forgot to mention, but would I have been able to use green thumb to double the harvest from the trees?
Absolutely.
Yay! Real big trees.
So you, Jordan, yes, you. So your project, the rat traps, these trap boxes. The DC. This is a simple thing, so it is level 2. So DC is 15.
Yeah.
Base materials, you need wood, you need springs. You might need to go into Silverstruck to buy springs or something. And a little hook. Or Grania might be able to cold make you something. At least a hook.
Not today. I can't make anything today, bud.
Wouldn't be able to count as assistance, though?
Huh?
Wouldn't be able to count as assistance, though?
If Grania is able to make you something, I will count that as assistance.
Oh, okay.
If they're able to make you a little metal spring or hook that activates.
has no
I'm
string.
trying to remember how these things work. No, it might just be a hook. You might just need a hook. I don't know if there's a spring involved. There might be a spring involved to keep it closed. Otherwise, I think these are, to make one of them is one project all its own. So I think that's a small. It's a tiny project actually. So you can make multiple in one day.
What?
So making one of them is one project all its own, and it is a tiny project. So the stamina it will only take you 1 stamina to make 1 rat trap.
Okay, I'm probably gonna try and make.
But you
4
do need
then.
those hooks.
So I guess I would first go and see if Grania is able to help me with that.
What do you want?
Do
You go to the workshop and Grania came inside. Grania's in their room.
Yeah, I'm in my room.
Do you have hooks that I can use for the rat mouse traps?
You want a hook?
Yes.
Like a small metal hook?
Yes.
Well, bucko, I'd sure love to help you with that, but guess what happened?
What?
A gobbler chewed on me real good,
Oh,
and now
no.
I'm too tired to make anything today. And you know whose fault that is? That happened to me? Ernst, because that was his job, and then he didn't do it. So, maybe you can go bother him instead of me while I'm trying to rest because I got eaten up. Gobbled, you could even say.
Okay.
Gobble gobble.
What, like with turkey?
Get out of my room.
Hope you feel better soon.
Get out of my room.
I leave and go to find Ern.
Yeah.
Ern is still working down in the basement with Billy.
I need a metal hook or metal hooks.
Why do you come to me?
Grania said to, because you didn't fix the thing with the gobblers, and Grania got attacked by a gobbler.
Okay, so how is that my problem?
Because Grania can't make me metal hooks.
I'm not a metallurgist. I don't know how to make metal hooks. Do you want an animal that could act like a metal hook? I could probably conjure up one if you could give me a picture.
Well, this needs to last longer than the amount of time your spell lasts.
Okay, so what do you want specifically?
A metal hook? What's a metal hook?
A metal hook? Okay.
Go into town, my boy.
I can't make a metal hook. I don't know what Rania is telling you. If you want a good recipe for blueberries, I could probably get you one eventually.
How to make blueberries?
How to make blueberries? 1. Pick the blueberry. 2. Enjoy your delicious blueberry.
The ingredients you need.
More like step 1, plant blueberries. Step 2, magic. Step 3, get blueberries.
So who is
Step 4, realize you should not have planted the blueberries in with the rest of your plants, as the blueberries have now become the dominant plant in the garden and will kill everything else.
So Harper, the person that
I'm pretty sure it's blueberries. They are an aggressive plant.
That's hysterical.
Who did you say I should talk to about buying hooks from the town?
You could search around.
Okay.
There's probably something. There's all kinds of crafts people in there.
I will ask around for some metal hooks for rat traps.
You can absolutely step into the salamander and see what you can get. Someone probably makes basic tiny necessities and odds and ends, bits and bobs, for all kinds of strange little projects.
Right, I will do so.
Yeah, so you head off into Silverstruck.
Wonderful amount of 13 charisma.
You ask around, and you are sent to a gnome smith in the Salamander by the name of Gidge Milliputty.
Gidge Milliputty.
Gidge Milliputty, who runs a shop called
The Gidget.
Hook.
Gidge's Gadgets.
Yeah.
Gidge's Gadgets.
Love that. I gotta bounce.
All right, you bounce.
Right.
Bye.
Ah!
I love you guys.
Bye, love you.
Bye.
Yeah, we're gonna finish up in like 5 minutes. So
Okay, cool. Sorry,
Right.
guys. Bye.
it's okay. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, you walk into this store, and there's a gnome who he has a forge, but it seems to be a smaller one to suit his size. And instead of swords and axes and great shields, armor, or like hammers, work tools, you pass by all these smiths who are working on these mighty things. You see that his is like appears to be like screws and nails and springs, like needles, all kinds of little itty bitty things that everybody else needs. It's like, and you see this gnome at work, like working on what appears to be a extremely small stowing needle, and he's got a helmet on, a mask on that covers his whole face. It's just a metal plate with a glass little eye visor. And then there's a shock of white hair popping out of it. He is so intent on his work.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, customer!
Yes, I need some hooks. I'm
Oh,
planning.
somebody just rang the doorbell. I'll be right back.
Go. I need hooks. I got your hooks. Ow! He flips up the visor, and you see this this gnome with this wild, like, kind of curling up beard, goatee, and these big old bushy eyebrows and kind of wild blue eyes. It's like, hooks! Yes, I can help you with hooks. Yes. Come on.
I need them for making some rat traps.
Rat traps. Okay, yes. And he goes behind a counter, and you hear him shuffling around. You hear. Yeah. It's like, I have something, and he's like placing boxes and stuff up onto the counter that you see are filled with nuts and bolts and all kinds of little things. Just a diaspora of many different small things. It's like, what size do you need? Yeah, yes.
Well, they're normal sized rats. So, I would say
They're
small
not
hooks.
rodents of unusual size.
Not based on their droppings. Right? The droppings weren't especially large.
Make a nature check now.
Okay.
It's like, I have to remember the rat poop. It's like, okay, well, assuming they're not rodents of unusual size, okay, here. And he places a bunch of little things that you can see, like, yeah, all kinds of little hooks and bits and bobs that you can buy. How many do you need?
Well, I'm not quite sure how many rats are there. I was, at least for today, going to make 4 traps.
Well, that's the great thing about traps. You can reset them afterwards. They're not one-use things.
Yeah. So I guess, yeah, I'll take 4 of them.
All right. Well, 4 of them will run you 4 copper.
Okay. I hand him a gold because I don't have anything of a denomination.
Okay. Yeah, he takes that gold piece. It's like, okay, and he goes back under the counter. Let me get your change. You'll hear money being shuffled about. It seems like he just has it in a pile somewhere under there. Like
That's great. I love it.
And yeah, you get back. It's 10 to 10. It's 10 to 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way the economy works, and
So, yeah,
all
9
of
silver.
D&D because simplicity. Yeah, you get back 9 silver and 6 copper.
All right, thank you.
Thanks for your business. Tell your friends.
Of course.
I like him.
So then I will go back to the manor.
Yeah, you return to the manor.
Yes,
Is there
work on
anything
those.
else anyone would like to do?
Would that have
yeah.
assistance?
Yeah, I'm just going to continue helping Billy, I guess. I want to check something real quick if you don't mind.
What?
Okay, never mind. I was looking at Speak with Animals to see if I could cast it on someone else, but nah.
No, but you are assisting, helping. Jordan?
Would that have counted as assistance?
We will say that I don't know if that's assistance because it's not someone helping you and lending you a helping hand or providing guidance.
High quality materials?
I wouldn't call it. High quality materials are materials that you have to spend time finding them and can't be easily acquired from a shop. You can sacrifice a pinky if you want to do sacrifice. You can get assistance from someone making these, I suppose.
The fact that I'm making the rat traps essentially for everyone in the manor, would that count as generosity? Because this doesn't really just affect me.
It's not really a gift. So no.
Well, I could make the argument of it's a gift because they all wanted to make like rat traps, but this is not a killing rat trap, correct?
All right, yeah, I will allow generosity.
Right.
Yay!
And you do get an extra D6 from sharing a workspace with Billy.
All right. Wait, so I get 5d6?
You have
Because if I'm getting assistance from someone.
you have to get someone to help you in the first.
Oh, okay.
And they have to have at least lend a hand. So yeah, you could.
I guess I'll find Caspian.
You find Caspian searching under a bed in someone's room.
Caspian, would you be willing to help me with making some rat traps?
I crawl out from under the bed. What?
Do you want to help me make rat traps?
Why?
Because we have rats, and it would be nice not have to deal with rat infestation.
I don't know how to make rat traps.
Okay.
All right, I'll help.
All right.
What do you need me to do?
I'll instruct. Just do as I say, and everything should be fine. Just help me put them together, essentially.
All right, you have assistance.
All right.
So
Yes.
you have gathered assistance. Generosity, I'll allow. You benefit from working around Billy and Ern from Billy's welcoming workshop.
Right, and then
an
plus
extra 2 from your regular crafting.
Okay.
And you get to add your proficiency bonus plus skill modifier, dexterity because you're working with your hands.
So I got 21, I believe.
You succeed with flying colors, making the first rat trap. You and as Caspian holds things together, and you place the wood panels together, and nail them together. You didn't get, or we didn't say you got nails, but we'll say there's nails around the house. There were some in the workshop, or glue. And you have made a very wonderful.
Hold on one second. What?
Now we can fine tune, my friend.
I got no 1s or 6s.
1 second.
So with finishing touches, do I have to take the second result?
Let me check finishing touches.
So it says is
You may re-roll 1d6 and use the second result. You have to you have to use the second result.
and I'll leave it at that for the first one. No flaws, no boons.
But one thing you can do with finishing touches is you can reduce the flaw stack by 1 or increase the boon stack by 1.
Okay.
So you can give it a boon.
Okay, I'll do that then. Why not? So it'd be minor boon.
So yeah, it has 1 boon. It is purely cosmetic.
Make it pretty.
I will make it attractive to rats.
Haha.
How are you gonna do that? Are you gonna make it look like a sexy rat?
No. I'll make it so that it's pretty according to rats.
It is rat aesthetically pleasing.
Yes.
Pleasing. I don't know why I said pleading.
It pleads the rat to be aesthetic.
It pleads the rats.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah.
And I think
Rat aesthetic.
It smells nice.
Okay. So, I know it's supposed to be non-mechanical, but whatever. I know it's supposed to be non-mechanical.
Yeah, no, you know what? It smells wonderful is one of the boons we can add to wood. So
okay, yeah, that works.
That'll work for rats.
It's that good wood.
It's that good wood.
So for the second rat trap,
should I roll for my song too?
No, yours is gonna take another day.
That is.
Oh. So I don't roll until it's done?
These traps are this big. Yeah, you don't roll till it's done.
These
traps are only this big, so he's able to do them quickly with Caspian's assistance.
I got 20. Same, no 1s or 6s, so I'll add the same type of boon to it.
Okay, how many times can you do that?
Oh, I don't realize
which years?
Okay.
You can use this feature twice per project, starting at tier 4. So you can only use it.
Aren't these technically different projects, though?
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, technically.
So then I would be able to do a substantial boon for each.
Yes, you can do that. Okay, yeah. So yeah, you guys have made 2 rat boxes.
So yeah, and they'd both actually be substantial boons, right?
Huh?
They'd both be able to, because if I can increase, because it says I can do it twice per project.
No, that's if you got to tier 4.
Oh, tier 4.
Yeah, you can only use it once per project.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, they're minor. So yeah, now for the third rat trap.
All 1s. It explodes.
Actually, a 1 and a 6.
So they cancel each other.
It's still. Oh, it's past 20.
Okay.
21.
One more trap.
Yeah, one more trap with the same boon. They're all really nice smelling wood. Now for the final rat trap. Let's see.
All once, all once, all once, all
All
once.
ones.
All ones, but he succeeds.
Okay.
It's the splinteriest rat trap ever. Caspian and Cedric walk away and they're like, it is done. And their hands are
I-
just pockmarked.
Proficiency, but whatever. I've just been counting the dice. I have 1-1. Question is, do I want to re-roll it or or reduce the flaw? If I re-roll it, I could possibly stay with a 1, or I could possibly end up with a 6. I will re-roll it. I got a 6.
Playing those odds. All right,
Incredible.
you can do 2 boons.
Well, no, because isn't finish? It's finishing
boon
touches is
you
reroll
already
1d6.
used it. That's correct. So you get
Or-
1 minor boon, so you can just make it smaller again if you want.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. And is that all of them? Yeah, right?
Yes.
Okay. You have successfully completed the rat traps.
Yay.
And you can place them wheresoever you wish.
Yeah, I will try and place them in places where the rats seem to frequent the most.
They seem to frequent the whole house. And you
Okay.
also need bait.
That is going to be the music, I think. Apparently.
Yes.
The music is bait.
Yes.
All right.
So I guess I will wait to place the rat traps
Okay.
until
But
he's
they are
done.
completed.
Yes.
Did anyone else have something?
So what will be what? Just
I have
ask
nothing.
Billy. What?
I have nothing to do.
Okay, just ask Billy. What are your plans for the rats?
I'm gonna turn them into an army.
Okay, I'm on board. We're gonna use the army to start shit up. Let's do this.
Yes.
All right.
As long as they become party trained, I'm okay with this.
And with that, you guys complete your work for the day. Yes.
I kind of rolled before you told me not to roll.
Okay, so you're not done.
So,
You still have to work on it
Okay.
for another day.
okay.
So with that, you guys go to bed. For those of you who require sleep, unlike the elves, who merely can enter a trance for 4 hours.
Yes.
Yeah. And I'm doing me time for the rest.
And you can extend your rest to 6 hours. 6-hour trance. Do some meet or extending it to doing whatever you want in the morning. But you all rest, regain your health and slots, spell slots and whatnot. Ern has gained a familiar. You guys have completed some basic projects. And with that, that day is done. And that's the end of this session for now.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, I know it's not always the most thrilling because we're so split up and everyone has their own projects, but this is genuinely fun, especially when everyone gets together for the dumb hijinks that y'all do.
Oh, definitely.
And you guys
Yes.
discovered the secret tunnels and you found stuff in there.
Yeah.
That
Secret
was
tunnel. Secret tunnel.
You gotta.
By the way, I did find out something about the whole packed weapon thing.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't mess up as Yothric, switching it about. Every time you summon it, you can change it to a different weapon.
Yeah, I just don't know if that works for magical
It does.
items.
It does, as long as it's not sentient.
We'll check. I will double check it.
1 second.
No, you can't even attune you can't even use a sentient weapon as your pact weapon.
Yeah.
But with that, I'm gonna end the recording. So goodbye, people at home.
Well, yeah. Thank you so much for DMing.